short earlier too. It's been a long while, but I wanted to go live. Yeah, because I'm hopefully gonna be back on schedule, and I'm gonna fill you guys in a little bit once there's some people in the chat. I just realized my phone is on 36%, but that's okay. That'll give us a little bit of time to get going. And I don't think there's an outlet up here, and I don't know if this one will reach or not. It's kind of short. It reaches to here, and that's it. Hello, Selena, and hi, Tina. Hi, Leah. Welcome, you guys. It's been a while. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Kathleen and Trudy and she's a metaphor. I had to sound out your name. I like that. She's a metaphor with a Z. Sending hugs from Seattle. Hugs back to you. Hi, Ashley, Pamela, Cheer Mom, Alicia. Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys, too. It's been a while. I'm out of practice. I'm like, what do I do? Oh, yeah, I have to scroll up. They don't automatically go. I'm a little out of it, you guys. Like, a lot out of it. But here I am. Hi, Frederica. Good rising to you as well. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna scroll. I forgot they go a lot faster. I've done a few lives on Patreon. I'm gonna scroll, you guys. Scrolling. I want to make sure I keep up. I've done a few lives on Patreon. It's a whole other pace, so I gotta I did have 2 cups of coffee, and now I'm drinking some tea, but hi. Yeah, long time no see, for real. Hi, Nick. Huge hug from Massachusetts. Hi, Alicia. Huge hug back to you, too. I'm drinking, this is called motherwort tea. It's like a big hug from your mom. That's it's an herbal tea. Yeah. Ruby's good. I'm well. Ruby's good. I'll show you. Here's Rubes. She's chewing ferociously. We did just go to the dog park, and then she had a little snack, so I anticipate. Oh, look at her. She's like, you talking about me? Yes, Ruby. We went to the dog park. Oh, that's why she's looking at me. Yeah, we went to the DOGPARK. You can go back to chewing, Ruby. Yep, back to chewing. I forgot, you guys, I said that word, but that's where we just were, so. Yeah, I know. I've seen some comments. Some people are concerned. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting for videos, and I definitely don't want to worry anybody. Right. Well, here's the driver's seat up there. I know, this place is amazing. This van is amazing. Yeah, lots of love to Rubes. Rube, you're getting lots of loves. And my tea's a little too hot to drink, but how is everybody doing? I'll explain what's going on. There's some people in here. Yeah. Happy Diwali 2025. Host high five. Yeah. I'm reading the comments. It's taking a lot of thank you. It is beautiful. It's taking a lot of focus. And I just realized my glasses are all fogged up. Now I definitely can't read the comments. Hold on. Hopefully this will be all solved soon. There we go. I make you happy every time you see me. Oh, thanks. You guys make me happy too. Yeah, I didn't quite do it. My glasses are a little fogged up. You guys are awesome. Hello. Okay. It's been a while. So, thank you. I know this living space is beautiful. It's very cozy. It's something that's going really well. I almost didn't want to post the song. Anyway, yeah. So what else? I'll tell you guys what's been going on with my health. I did mention a little bit a while ago why I hadn't been posting as frequently, or maybe wouldn't, and there was some stuff going on with my health, and I said I would give you guys updates when I found out. So let's see, I just want to make sure. I don't think there's any moderators in here currently, so I just want to make sure some of the comments are good. But I found out I had a yeah, you missed the videos and the lives, but you're happy to see. You're not. That's not being a creeper, Emily. That's fine. Yeah. A chilly north. Sorry, I'm getting back in the comments. I'm clearly a little all over the place. A chilly northern Minnesota here, but thank God we have some 50 coming. So what is chilly in Minnesota? 50 sounds nice. That's similar to where I am. I'm still in the Pacific Northwest. I had been planning to travel, but I'm gonna let's see. We're gonna do this. It's the same. Okay. Yeah, Tina, I might take you up on that. Let's just see. You're a longtime Patreon member. Boom. Thank you, Tina, for volunteering. Tina has been a longtime Patreon member. I'm well familiar with her, and thank you for oh, you tuned generally oh, hi Cheryl. Sorry. This is all, I'm like, whoa, I forgot. Hi. Okay, cool. MLS, hello. Good to see you. Okay. Woo. All right. So, the health update. Here's what's been going on. I had a thyroid nodule. I didn't know anything about them a few months ago. I have a thyroid nodule, I should say. I hadn't heard anything, but there was a lump in my throat and I could feel it. It's actually, ow. Why did I do that? That hurt. Anyway, but the thyroid nodule, and so I found that out a while back, and then they did some an ultrasound of it, and I got some results back from the ultrasound, and I needed to have a biopsy, and the biopsy was this past Monday. And fortunately it looks fine. There's a scale, the ultrasound, if you do an ultrasound for a thyroid biopsy, it comes back on a scale of 0 to 5. It was a 4, which is like moderately suspicious for cancer, and so I don't have that. It's benign, but I didn't want to come on here and share that with you guys before I knew. So I've that's kind of what's been going on for the past 6 weeks or so. So that's why I've been kind of like MIA. I did tell you I'd do updates, and the timing was just right when the van, it all was happening. If I hadn't been waiting for the van build, I wouldn't have done the blood work, the screenings, the stuff like that. I wouldn't have been in one spot long enough to, like, you know, my health insurance is out of Washington, and so I had the time to kind of actually go to appointments and follow up, and thank God it's benign, but I wasn't sure it was the 4, and so those results came through. I was actually on a Patreon live when those results came through, and that's been, I don't know, time's weird, but maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago those came in, maybe even more. I was just gonna hit the road. I was like, I'm just gonna hit the road. I think everything's fine. And then I got those results and I turned around, and that's when the biopsy was scheduled, but the biopsy was like a few weeks away. So yeah, that's what's been going on. It's hard because it also brought up a lot around my mom, and for those of you that don't know, my mom passed away about 1.5 years ago from ovarian cancer. It was pretty sudden. She wasn't feeling well, and then she was diagnosed, and it was like 2.5 months later that she passed away. And so I had just seen her health decline rapidly and was there with her, caring for her at the end. So it brought up a lot of that fear for me, even though everything I was reading was likely it's fine, even with the TIRADS 4 out of 5, likely it's fine. Like, chances are it's benign. It brought up just a lot of grief, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot around, like, we never know when our last day is, a lot of compassion, I guess, for people who are going through that right now, because there are people out there that have different results. Um, there was my mom, but then there's also people that I care about in my life that have spoken up and shared. And yeah, it's just, you just never know what people are going through. So I've chosen to kind of retreat and just do some self-care and rest until then. So that's what's been going on. But the good news is it's benign. And even though I still want to practice health and well-being, and there's just a lot going on these days everywhere for everyone out there in the world, and I think self-care and rest is something that is critical right now. And I'm choosing that for myself, but if I can also help model that or show that or inspire that, then that means a lot to me too. So that's kind of where I've been. And but I'm not nearly as anxious as I've been. So I anticipate posting more, maybe even hitting the road soon. There's a follow-up appointment, but there was a chance I would need surgery either way. I don't think I do need surgery to get it removed, even though it's fairly large. So yeah, anyway, that's that. I'm gonna get in the comments. I didn't look at them because I just wanted to get through that. But yeah, that's what's been going on. It's like, yeah, it's a little tender, but yeah. Waiting to get that answer must have been excruciating. It was hard, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Hawkins Family Adventure. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I don't as well. Yeah. The chat is really clear as far as the quality of it. Good. Okay, yeah. This is so scary. Sometimes we feel so alone. I'm so happy you can relax now, and yes, rest and stay focused about your health. Yes. You said most of us can relate to what you were feeling. That's what I realized, is I'm not alone. And so the only reason I didn't open up with you guys, because until I knew, I already had a lot of anxiety that I was dealing with, and I just wanted to kind of keep that circle of information fairly small, because I knew my anxiety would get really heightened. So that's why I didn't share more. But I was like, as soon as I find out the information, I didn't want to worry you guys. So it's like, as soon as I find out the information. So yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I will. She's a metaphor. You said you inspire us every day. Thank you for sharing. Please keep us updated. Absolutely. I will. Yeah, I think everything is fine. That's what, it was a couple nights ago. I got an email. They said the results would take a week to come in, but they came like in 2 days. And then that night, my ENT emailed me and said, so that's who I have the follow-up appointment with in a couple weeks. But he said that at this point, the plan is to monitor it. I didn't see anything about surgery in there, so I'm like, okay, good, because that was the other thing I was bracing myself for. It's dangerous to look up stuff online, like Google stuff, but I guess if it's over 4 centimeters, often they, benign or not, they automatically do surgery. Mine was 3.1 centimeters, or is 3.1 centimeters. I don't know. It's so weird, and it's like, a lot of times there's not even any symptoms. I felt it. I'm pretty in tune with my body, and I felt it. And I had to go a couple times and be like, what's going on with this? So that took time too, like advocating for myself in the health care system. So that was part of the process as well. Yeah. Hugs, Trudy. Looking forward to seeing you more. Have the surgery and get it tested. Well, I'm going to go with the ENT. That's what I was thinking. That's what I did what is it where they do not an MRI, a CAT scan. I had a CAT scan, and that's what the guy who did the CAT scan, he was like, either way, they're going to want to, like, he was so like crass about it. He was like, they want to cut it out and chop it up and tell you what it is. And I was like, okay, that sounds fine as long as it's like not in my neck. But then I started to think about the surgery. That's really scary too. And surgery has like a long recovery time. Sometimes it can affect your vocal cords. There's just different things. So I'm just grateful it didn't. Yeah. Yeah. Self-care, all you need. Thank you, Becky. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad I'm okay too. Yeah. You've been through the thyroid thing. You had surgery to remove part of it. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. I guess if they take out the whole thyroid, you take thyroid supplements for the hormones that your thyroid produces. Like for the rest of your life, you take those things. So, yeah. New to you. We're here for you. Thank you, Sandy. Welcome. You're new here. No, Ruby's been excellent. Like, well, check her out now. She's snoozing. There she is. Yep, she's snoozing. Ruby's been such a support. She's been, yeah. With bells on, you said, not gonna lie, was concerned for you, but so glad you're okay and missed you. Yeah. Congratulations. Yes, P. You're a cancer survivor, 16 years as of November 4th. Yeah, I don't have it. I haven't had it. But I was worried. And I was largely worried, which I normally could kind of handle anxiety okay, but this was like a little bit harder. So yeah, that's why I didn't post more. I just was exhausted, and I am exhausted. It's not like it's just like all of a sudden gone away. I do, but I think a lot of it was mental stress. There was that too. Yeah. So thankful and praise God you checked out okay. Have thought about participating in some therapy to continue processing your... Oh, it's already in the works. Mick Leslie, I have a great therapist, and at this point, it's one that I've seen for years, and it's somebody that I can call and be like, okay, we need to like plan something, and we can do virtual. They are in Washington, but we can do virtual too. So when I travel, yeah, I do. I have a wonderful therapist, actually. I've learned a lot about self-worth. I think I've mentioned that before. Yeah, and learning what that is and what it felt like. Yeah. Hi, Victoria Joy, welcome. You listen as you drive. Welcome. How are you doing? Stacy, you said hello from Alaska. Hello. I still remember you sent the blueberry tea. I'll always remember that. It was so sweet. I loved it. Oh, no, Lori, that's your cyst burst in your neck. That's how you found out. Ouch, yeah. Shalonda, thank you. You said, I'm so happy everything turned out well, praying for you. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Yeah, it was incredible. And, you know, I did open up on Patreon just because it was a smaller group, and I got so much support there. Yeah. You were concerned when he went quiet. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to be like, okay, I'm waiting for this. Like, I was anxious. I didn't want to like stress you guys out. So yeah, no need to apologize, Satu, for wanting to be healthy. Thank you for sharing, sending positive vibes. Like the PAW. Thank you. Thanks for understanding, you guys. You guys are awesome. I've missed YouTube. I mean, it is nice, the downtime and rest and all that, and just being like, but I haven't been feeling 100% well either, so it's like, I don't know. It's not just like, oh, vacation or something. I don't know. Hi from the Netherlands. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down. I might be way behind. I'm sorry. Scrolling. Sorry to, I just want to make, oh, I wasn't too far behind. Excellent. Okay. He says, everyone hit that like button. Lee, you said, I have to go. Rowan, I have to go. I am so glad you're okay. Much love to you and Ruby. Much love to you too, Lee. Thanks for coming on the live. Karen said, always scary waiting on test results. Glad things turned out okay for you. Yeah. I mean, I kind of panicked. I'm like, can we just like go ahead and schedule the surgery and get this thing out of here if it's like at all and then yeah. And then I'm actually glad I didn't like react that. Yeah. You kicked yourself out of the room, Denise? Oh no, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. It is a thank you, Nick. Nick, you said hit the like, fam. It is a plug-in. It's plugs in here, back there. Yeah, and it's got heat settings. So I had this built because, you know, at some point I might put a wood stove in. But I opted for this just to like have the space there for it. It'd be easy to get it installed, or to, I don't know if I would want to try to do that myself, but yeah, this works really well, and it does have heat 2 heat settings. They pull a lot of the battery though, but that's okay. It just needs like 10 minutes and the whole thing is heat up, so it doesn't pull that much battery. And if I'm somewhere where I'm able to plug in, like one of those campgrounds with hookups, yeah. And also the van recharges while driving, so that's cool too. Sending hugs from Germany, hugs. Tina Cole Campbell woke up. The baby still listening but can't chat. No problem. There's a few mods in here. MLS and Victoria Joy are in here. She's driving, but yeah, thanks for yeah, take care of your baby. Karaoke said, so happy to see you. I've missed you. Yeah, I'm back. Janet, it was 3.1 centimeters. So yeah, I don't know. I did a lot of online research. I am not a doctor. I can talk about what I read online. But yeah, I guess if it's normally like over 4 centimeters, often it's removed automatically because of the size. And if it's 1.1 or less, they tend to leave it in, even if it does come back as not benign. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not taking medicine. No, I haven't had surgery. I don't need it. They're monitoring it. So yeah, I'm just gonna like move forward from all that. I did answer, Janet. I didn't answer your question. You said, why won't I answer your question? I hadn't seen it yet. So yeah, then I just answered it. You can't find the darn thumbs up. I think you double tap on the screen. Good to hear my laugh. You've missed that. Wow. Yeah, thanks. It's here. It hasn't gone anywhere. I'm going to make sure I'm staying up to date with the... Kita! Okay. I thought so. I was like, I recognize this picture. It's a cat, right? It's so tiny. It's on my phone. But I was like, I think I recognize the picture. But then I wasn't sure. That's what I thought. Okay, I should have just asked. Good to see you, Kita. Oh, a dog. Oh my gosh. My eyesight's horrible. You keep dozing off, Nick. Have some coffee. Or take a nap, actually, if you're tired. That's something I've been working on. Like making it okay to take downtime and take a nap. Yeah. The double tap worked. Thanks. Oh, thanks, sweet lady. You're welcome. Thanks for the like. Yeah. Hi, Jamira. You said hi. Welcome. Welcome to the live. 93,000 subscribers. You just noticed. I know, it's exciting. It's amazing, actually. I was just mentioning this. I did a Patreon live recently, and it's like, I'm blown away. Yeah, I really am. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, guys. Your dog Buddy loves to watch Ruby and jumps at the screen. Aw, it's Booty. Well, she's taking a nap now. Ruby knows how to take naps. Ruby's good at this. Let's see, we're gonna zoom. Oh, she heard her name though. Yeah. I think people missed you too, Rubes. Hey, Ruby. Do you have anything to say, Rubes? Except the side eye. Well, next time. Yeah. Thank you, Rita. You had surgery on your parathyroid. I know. Well, I don't know about. Let me finish your comment. I was gonna respond before finish. I had surgery on your parathyroid, which is behind the thyroid. An incision was only about 1 inch long. Afterwards, within a week, I felt so much better. So will you? I don't need surgery. They said they're gonna monitor it. Yeah, they're gonna monitor it for now. So, yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I just wanted to kind of give you. Yeah. Who knows? I'm gonna go to my appointment and check and see. I don't know. I'm like jumping to conclusions. I'm like, all right, woohoo, let's go and hit the road. I don't know what the appointment, what the guy will say, the ENT. So, but I'm really glad that you're feeling better. And what I was gonna say is like, I've learned that a lot of people have been through this with the thyroid. And I think maybe like the screenings have gotten a lot better. So actually a lot more people, it's getting noticed a lot more. Like these thyroids, where it might be something that before went unnoticed for people's whole lives, it's like able to be like diagnosed more because of testing and stuff. Spooty, you live in Rosarito, Mexico? Nice. Still working, gotta go to a meeting. So good to see you and Ruby. Peace. Yeah, I'm glad it's benign as well. Yeah. I do, Nana. Amen. You love the video I posted? The song was perfect. You know, Christine, I spent a long time finding that song. I was like, there were a bunch and I almost put them, and then, yeah, I spent a long time. I'm gonna try to put the fireplace here so we can have our fireside chat, you know? I spent a long time, so thank you for acknowledging the song. I spent a long time picking that out. Yeah. Because I think, and it's saying like, I think the song was like saying, I'm, you know, I'm gonna open up the windows, let the sun in and everything. But I was thinking of a lot of people who've shared stories recently, just hard times, things they're going through. So it wasn't just like me, but hopefully something people could relate to. Ruby, yeah, Ruby. I kind of want to take a nap too. I should have made a third cup of coffee. You like the mug, the cup, pottery, warm drink, double comforting, yeah, and a warm pup. Yeah, definitely, Anita. This is from a farmer's market that had nearby. I was specifically looking for a mug, and one like this, like a larger sized one. Patricia, you said love watching your videos, watching from Trinidad. Welcome. That's awesome. What's the weather like in Trinidad? Is it sunny? It's overcast here. It's cloudy. That's awesome. I'm glad you like the videos. Paula, you said, yay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm hesitant to be like, all right, guys, I'm back to like this number of videos and this and that, because I feel like I've said that a few times now. So, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, and that's my plan. But, you know, I've said this before, like, you know, there's my plan, and then there's the plan that God has for my life. and I, you know, I know who's really in control. I'll just say that. It's not me. So my plan, however, is to post more. We'll see. Yeah, it's not a bad surgery. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad, an inch. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad it went well for you. It's scary because of like the general anesthesia. That part's scary to me. I had some wisdom teeth removed. I had surgery then. And ironically, I had surgery when I was really young. I have a scar here. I had a birthmark, and it was growing in my throat, and it was closing my breathing off. I was like young, like 8 months old. And so it's interesting because the nodule is on the same side. So yeah, I don't right now. So yeah. A new thumb tattoo? Nope. I have a ring, and then I've had this one for a while. Yeah. I've thought about getting some new tattoos, but I don't know. I was gonna get one on my neck, something that like meant healing or something, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yes, I've gotten the stove figured out. Yes. Yep. The stove is I just didn't know how to do it right, but I did find out. Yeah. It was me. It was an error on my part. I'm not surprised. Yeah. How will I be able to travel if they're monitoring it? You'll probably have to stay in one area. So I've had some other screenings, or some other, like 6 months is kind of like a monitoring period. So I think that's kind of a plan to, like, you know, loop back every 6 months or so. But who knows? Who knows? And who knows what the future holds? And maybe, you know, who knows? Hopefully it's one of those things. I think sometimes if it's like they monitor it, it can actually get to the point where like it doesn't have to be monitored anymore. Yeah. It looked cozy. The video. Spooty, you said you want to travel soon. You'll buy a van just like you, retired doctor and part-time frustrated Instacart worker. I can relate to the delivery gig work. Yeah. You said part-time frustrated. Are you frustrated about the gig work? What's the frustrating part? And absolutely do it. I'd say go for it. If it's something you want to do, travel and get a van and travel, go for it. Absolutely. Yeah, a cozy. I think I'm behind again. Here's Rubes. She heard somebody. She's on alert. Rubes. I think somebody parked behind us and heard there's like a door. It's okay, Ruby. It's a parking lot. There's gonna be noise. You can go lay down. Yep, good girl. There she goes. You loved the song? Okay, I am behind, but I'm glad you loved the song. I think, yeah, let me scroll up here. Yeah. Oh, hey, True Libra. You're glad it's benign. Thank God. Amen. Absolutely. How you doing, True Libra? Good to see you. Hi, Bernie Miranda. I am doing well. Sandra, I am in the U.S. You saw the swan, Gary. You saw the swan tattoo from Sharpie. Yeah. Now I got that one. Yeah. Kita says, "Hey, Libra." Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Nice. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lawyer for Life. He said, I hope I'm feeling better. I am. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to go on and on. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. If that was something that came back not as benign, I would have shared that with you. That, you know, so yeah, I'm inspired to be as healthy as I can be, eat well, exercise, fresh air, you know, rest, all the things that they kind of say. I'm inspired for all that stuff, and I think that it'll all lead to great things. You know, I neglected my health for a while, my physical health. I was kind of grinding it out, you know. Just like driving lots, working long the DoorDash. That's a lot. It can be long weeks, the DoorDash, to make ends meet with that and stuff. And I just, my well-being, oh, and then not to mention, like, before I got sober and I was teaching and partying really hard, teaching during the day, partying really hard at night. Like, so I feel like now it's like, okay, like, yep, I'll take care. I can rest and like heal up and stuff. And, yeah, it's nothing I can't get through. I'll just say that. But, yeah, it's a good reminder that, you know, eventually our choices around health can catch up to us. So, yeah. Oh, Patty, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And you said, keep it up. Woohoo! Thanks, Patty. I appreciate that. Yeah. Give a tutorial of making the tea. What kind of tea? Imagined all of it. What kind of tea? Which tea would you like? I'm happy to do a tutorial of making tea. It depends. There's different tea. Teas are made different ways. So sometimes I'll make infusions. Sometimes I, you know, boil like ginger tea. I like to simmer it for a while. So is there a particular tea you're interested in making? Glad I can bake. Make Leslie, thank you. Yeah, me too. Yep. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You believe a lot of people have issues with their thyroid. It's so widespread. Yeah, PG Stone. Yeah, on a lighter note, you're crocheting pumpkins. Awesome. I love that. Have fun crocheting while the live's going or after and all that. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy. Happy to hear you enjoyed the tea. Or thank you for the tea. I did. I loved the blueberry tea. Yeah. You love Rubes' vocals. I know she's not the biggest dog, but she has kind of you know, a little bit of a deep bark. She sounds really fierce. She probably is. I don't know. She's never been tested. Her ferocity's never been put to the test. Ruby is good. Ruby's a great girl. Doing okay. No, could be better. Yeah. Praying for you. A true Libra. Absolutely. Yep. But it is what it is. Yeah. That's right. Yep. You are in my prayers. Happy to hear you took time for your health, time for your prayers. Yeah. God be with you, sweet ladybug. Thank you, Marcia. Yeah, you would, Rubes, you're getting lots of love, hugs and kisses, Ruby. You know nothing at all about any tea. Take us to the basics. Okay, well, first you boil some water. Oh, yeah, so this is the simplest. Boil water, pick out the kind of tea you want, like tea bags are easy. This is motherwort. I think it's in the mint family, but motherwort is like, it can be, I'm not a doctor. So we'll just say like, it feels like a hug from your mom, okay? I take that to be like, it helps with anxiety, stress, like it's soothing, comforting. And then boil water and then pour it on there. And I let it sit for I let the water cool down. I like the water to be really hot. And then I let it cool down enough so I can drink it. And that's how I make tea in tea bags. But if you're doing a tea, some teas get bitter if you let them steep too long. Like English breakfast or Earl Grey, black tea, green tea, caffeinated teas often. You don't want to just let the tea bag sit in there. But with herbal teas, I just let them sit in there as long as I'm drinking. And sometimes I'll boil another cup of water and pour, like I might turn the water back on, and I can show that when I do, and pour more water right on this same tea bag. I wouldn't do that with a black or green tea because it would start to get pretty bitter. So I hope that helped. Spooty, you said gig work frustration because of low tips and San Diego being saturated with workers. Yeah, gig work frustration. You tried Uber Eats, but your 61-year-old body couldn't take the pace. Yeah, I've heard Instacart is nice because it's like, I was gonna look into that actually, because I think with like a larger vehicle that that isn't quite as good on gas, it's less driving and more time in the store, I think, with Instacart. Yeah. Uber Eats, DoorDash. There's like a catering program through DoorDash, I believe. I never was a part of it, but I've heard that pays well. My information is a bit outdated because it changes a lot, and the times I do go door dashing, I've noticed that it seems pretty saturated, the market. The orders, I was waiting a lot longer in between orders, but also I wasn't doing it as frequently. So I wasn't like top dasher status. So that kind of slowed it down as well. But I think also the market was just more saturated. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That it's frustrating, and low tips. I've heard that too. I think, yeah. I hope you get some great orders, and maybe there's other gig apps for work. There's ones that are like other gig work, like painting or other things that you think if you would want to pick those up, maybe delivery. I think Amazon, sometimes you can use your own vehicle to deliver stuff. I don't know, those might be some options to look into, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's frustrating. I understand. All the tea, the blueberry tea, infusing, brewing, break it down, teach us. Oh, master of teas. Oh, I'm what's the in between, a novice? I'm not a beginner tea. I wouldn't say I'm a tea master. Oh gosh, no. You're welcome, a true Libra. Hi Carol, you're a new follower. You love the videos. You're living I'm living your dream life. Oh. Love Ruby. She's such a cutie and so well behaved. Glad you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I can inspire you to travel. If you know, whatever it is, go for it. You can do it. A day at a time. You know, just build towards your goals, and it's okay just to take it one day at a time. You know, it's kind of cliche, but like, what is it? I don't even know it. I'm like, it's cliche, but I don't know it. I think it's Rome wasn't built in a day. I thought it was like something doesn't happen overnight. There's a few cliches around that, I guess. So you could just kind of keep going. One day at a time. Blueberry chamomile sounds good. Yes, thank you, Denise. So glad I have the new digs to heal and rest in. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, being able to stand up, all of it. All of it, yeah, stand up, having the oven, the teas, there's a lot that just nice. Yep. Hi, Patton. Just got here and somewhat caught up with comments. Was thinking of you. Sounds like good news. It is good news. Thanks. You're heading out for dinner, Christy Cushman. See you next time. Hugs. Hugs. You love seeing the healthy cooking that I do. You're trying to learn how to eat better. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be inspired. I know that's I don't want to bring up the cookbook. But that's part of my hesitation, is because it wasn't so healthy, and now, you know, I've had some health stuff going on, and I'm rethinking kind of some of the recipes. Not that they're not good, but I have more of a focus on eating extra healthy. So yeah, that's as much as I'm going to say about that. But yeah, you'll see a lot of healthy cooking on my videos. Yeah. Right, isn't it amazing how much dogs draw us together? I think more people in your neighborhood know your dog's name than mine. Probably the case with me too. Oh, I have 15%. I gotta plug my phone in pretty soon. With bells on, you said I have to go as it's early here in Australia and it's hard to leave. All the best, Rowan. I'll have to rewatch tomorrow. Be safe to you and Rowan and Ruby and everyone. Yeah, take care with bells on. Thanks for being on the live. It's probably really late there, right? Yeah. I don't know the time difference, but I bet. Rest well. PJ, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, PJ. He said, hi, Rowan and Ruby. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Thank you. Enjoy your new home and the many journeys ahead. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat and the kind comment. You're crocheting a turtle? Ooh, that's neat. That's cool. I've never done like things like that. Like I always do things that have like a function. Or maybe the turtle, is it like a turtle hat, or is it just like is it like a little toy? Like pumpkins. I've seen sometimes people will crochet little pumpkins, and I think that's cute. I've just never done it. Can I sing? Like right now, Amanda? Do you have a request? I don't know. I don't know if you want to get me started. I love to sing, but I don't know if you want to get me started, Amanda. I can sing. I don't know how well. I mean, I love to sing, but yeah. Do you have a request? I think I'm getting behind again. I want to make sure I'm not getting, yeah. You're watching on your iPad and you're here on your phone to leave a comment. I'm so glad you're back. I missed your post in Ruby too, from Z. Thank you for taking the time to get on and make that comment. Thank you, Z. You're watching on your iPad and you got on your phone. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And thanks for being glad I'm back. Brenda, you said I respect the workers, but you're amazed at how many don't tip. You find that disrespectful. I feel that. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. I don't know. I think sometimes people, you know, everybody has a different philosophy around tipping. I've worked as a server. My first job, I was a waitress in a breakfast restaurant. Well, I was a CIT for an environmental camp when I was really young. Not really young, but I was like 13. And so, but that, I didn't get paid for that. And then I helped out with my mom. I was like the secretary, like during the summer. And I was like, I think I had just turned 16. I might have been 15. I thought I was like, because then when I turned 16, I was a waitress on the weekends at a breakfast restaurant, and then during the summer. And I loved it, and it was good money. Yeah, so I did that, and I realized like the importance of tipping from doing that waitressing job. And then recently I had a serving job as well, and then the DoorDash. So I like to tip. I tip usually 20%. And I just do that because I've been in lots of situations where my income was dependent on tips. And I also believe in like the flow of generosity. I believe in that. Yeah. But everybody has different philosophies around that, and we don't always know the reason why people choose what they choose too. Bohemian Lori Travels, we've missed you, and Ruby. Hope you're okay. I'm okay. I'm good. I found out some good news. Yeah, so it's in there. If you're able to watch the replay, you know, I had some health stuff going on. So yeah, I'm doing well. Dalvino, hello from Vegas, Ohio, and Thailand. Ooh, that's cool. All those 3 places. That's awesome. Oh, Spark. Yeah, Spark. Walmart Spark. I've heard that. Thank you, Lance. Yeah, that's a good recommendation. Walmart Spark is another good, yes. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. Jesus Christ loves you, ma'am. Thanks. Yeah. IGO. 218 likes. Please double tap the screen to like the live. Thanks, Kita. We got 240 now. Thank you, Chris. You said good to join the live. Great to see you. Good to see you too. I do this all the time. I'm gonna have to do a scroll, but I want to say hi to every single one of you, but I don't want to get too far behind in the comments, so I'm sorry if I miss a comment. Your new camper van looks great. You look like I'm much happier. You have given me and my wife ideas of buying an RV. Thanks for your channel. You're welcome, Tony. Absolutely. Absolutely. And good luck with finding the right RV. I'm happy I can inspire you and your wife. I'm going to scroll a little bit. I'm going to scroll, you guys, okay? Yes, I have my postal address. Yep, it's on there. Yeah. Okay, I'm scrolling. And then I got to plug the phone in, too. Your percentage got down to 1%? Oh, no. I'm at 13%. Yeah, it's going quickly. Because what was it before? I don't know, but it's yeah. Oh, good. I wasn't too far behind in the comments. I'm gonna plug the phone in, so it's gonna be a different angle. Cause, yeah, it's. Let's see. I could hold it. I realized I don't have quite like the right spot. Sorry for the moving around. Yeah, I don't really have like the right spot yet. It's nice to have the fire thing in there, the fireplace, the wood stove, but you like my show? I need a theme song. It'd be something silly, like, I don't know. You don't drive, so you can't live the way I do, but it looks great, and you like the way I cook, and you like my dog. Thanks, Sandra. Sandra, it's Sandy from El Cajon, California. Nice, thanks, Sandy. You're Jerry from Knoxville, Tennessee. You missed me. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Hi, Kathleen. Spooty said, hi, Sandy from 30 miles away in Baja. There's Rubes. She's still sleeping. She changed positions there. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, a longer charging cord would be great. I know, that would have been nice, because this isn't quite as convenient. You know what I'm doing now? Here, I'll show you guys. Look, I'm using the phone holder to rest my arm on. And I'm holding... I created my own phone extension. I'm the phone holder. See? And then it's... Yeah. That's what I'm doing now. Anonymous said, Rowan, so happy for you and Ruby in the van. It's been a stressful day, but watching you always relaxes me. It's like having a cup of tea with a great friend. Well, cheers. I'm glad I can be part of your relaxation. Cheers. Sorry you had a stressful day, but hey, we're here to relax together, right? Am I enjoying my tiny home on wheels? Absolutely. I am. Yep, I'm loving it. Is it cold where I am? Here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it's getting chilly. Not too cold. So I have a wool shirt on. I've been wearing this shirt for like 3 days now, but it's very warm. It's wool. And then I actually have on, underneath my pants, I have wool leggings. So that's making me a little warm. And I was just outside at the dog. I'm not going to say it again. Let's see. Actually, let's see if she wakes up. I was just outside at the dog park. Oh, she's down. She's down for the nap. When I said it earlier, she like popped up. And it was not that cold. I don't feel like it was that cold. I did have on kind of a heavier coat, and then I have the leggings on. So yeah, I'm not really sure. It doesn't feel cold, but it might be because I'm dressing particularly warm. Yeah. Oh, McLeslie, maybe you said you can send me one? A turtle? Oh, a charging cord. I forgot. I was like, who's crocheting turtles? Oh, that's okay. Thank you. That's a really, really sweet thought. I can get one. I can get a longer charging cord. That's a good idea. I have a longer charging cord actually, but it looks like it's the USB-C end, and I need for this one that has like the US, like this I don't know, that bigger USB end that goes in there. So yeah, I can get one. Thank you though. Yeah. Hi Terry, you said you love the new ride. Me and Ruby will have lots of new adventures together. Thank you for all the cooking ideas. And you're looking to do the same. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for more adventures and cooking and all that. And good luck getting into it. Hugs. Yeah. What kind of charger do I use? Oh, this. The USB-C. But yeah, I'll grab one. Don't worry about that. I appreciate that. You'd have to pay for shipping and everything. So yeah, I can stop by a store and get one. Yeah. Kita. Yeah. Danny says hi from Australia. Hello. The Coyote Way says, hi Rowan, I've been following you for a while. I'm happy for you and your new van. Thanks for following for a while, and thanks for being happy for me in the van. And yeah, thanks for, staying along the journey. Hope you're doing well. Awesome. Denise says, welcome all the new viewers. You like these fireplace heaters, Rhonda? You have one in almost every room of your house, including a screened porch. Wow. Yeah, they're good. They put off a lot of heat, and they look pretty nice. Somebody commented about like the cord gets hot. This cord. There was a comment in the short that I posted earlier about the cord gets hot. So I don't know. I haven't felt it getting hot, but often I just, like right now I don't have the heat on. I just have the flame going for the ambiance. So yeah. That might be something if you have a lot of them. Somebody that commented that, so. But I feel like they're designed to be on. That seems more like a design flaw than something for all of them. Perry says, hi from California. You've missed the lives. I know this is an impromptu live, too. It's not at the usual time. I don't even know what day it is. Thursday. Back. This should be better. The Wi-Fi should be better now. I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. I was not connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, thank you for mentioning something. I knew it froze up, but then I didn't realize the video's paused. Hopefully it's just, oh, yeah, sorry. I think it's better now, but I might have lost people. What a fun surprise, the Three Musketeers. I'm doing well. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's repeating. Lost connection, frozen. Is it still frozen? It's spinning? Oh no. Still frozen? Oh, I think it's back. I'm back. Up front. Yeah. Yep. I'm back. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, there was an endless loop. That's what it feels like some days, right? Like, it just feels like that's how it is some days. I'm back. I'm sorry. So I had to like reconnect. Yep. So sorry about that. Yeah. It was all good on your end. It was doing looping. Yeah. Okay. Is it good now? Is it solid now? Are we in there? Good. Hi, Wendy. Rachel. Yeah. Sometimes I'm back and sometimes I'm spinning. That sounds like me these days, though. Sometimes I'm like, yep, here we go. There's going to be lots of videos. And then the next thing you know, I'm like gone. But, yeah. You're good? Whiskas family? Okay, good. Yeah. How's the reception? Can you guys put some thumbs up in the chat? If for the reception? Like Groundhog Day, yeah. Totally. I'm good now. We're all connected. Nice. Nice to see you. Yeah, hi Marla. Diana, good. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. You got your Starlink on your RV. It's awesome. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yep. Okay, good. Good. Yep. Hi, Eric. Good, Kita? Okay. Okay, good. We're in there. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't know. Yeah. So, when did the live start? That's a good question. Let's see. It says I've been live for just over an hour, so 12:49 where I am. Yeah. I've been live like an hour ago, just over an hour ago. Sorry for disappearing just now and for like the last few weeks. I look happy to see the smile. Yeah, I had some good health news. I had some stuff I was worried about for my health. So I went over it in the beginning of the live. I'll probably just like move forward from there, but yeah. It was a relief for sure. Hi, Christmas baby. Yeah, Katie Lang. I like your name. It's almost 5 p.m. where you are. I know I did an impromptu midday on a weekday live. Am I still doing DoorDash? I haven't recently. I still have my account. I'm not a top dasher because I don't keep up with it, so it's a little discouraging. And I would maybe try out Walmart Spark or Instacart if I was gonna do it again. I will say that this vehicle gets 20 miles a gallon. Like, it's one of the vehicles that like keeps track of, like, it shows you, you know, your average mileage or whatever. And so it's like 20 miles a gallon, 19.5 miles a gallon, 20 miles a gallon. Like, it's amazing. That's the average. So I actually probably could do DoorDash in this vehicle and still earn money. Yeah. So maybe I will sometime. Hi, Latasha. Hi, SoGal. Hi, Diana. Oh, that's okay, Nora. Thank you, though. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay, Nora. I actually I'm set for Wi-Fi. Yeah. I look Marvo. Thank you, though. I appreciate the offer. Yeah. Douglas, you said I look. I'm not sure what word you're trying to say. Marvelous. I don't want to guess. Hi, Olga. Hi, Eric. Thanks, Wendy. Yeah, smiling again. Yeah, I love this thing. I wanted to do an actual wood stove. The nice thing about a wood stove too is like it dries out the vehicle. But electric heat is pretty drying as well, and that's what this is. It's electric heat. So where I am, it gets really wet in the winter. The Northwest, it's like wet. So I don't know if I'm gonna stay around here or not, but that will be something to maintain like low humidity in the vehicle. So it'll help the electric, but even more would be what would help even more is an actual wood stove. So hi, Karaoke. You said hope to see more videos. It's 4:50 here in South Carolina. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. But I was saying earlier, you know, I'm not the one in charge ultimately. So thank you, Wendy. I feel pretty well rested. Irma Lee said hi from Oklahoma, almost 4 p.m. Willie said hi, Rowan. Finally, I'm live. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't like to do that. But I had some stuff I was going through and was just, you know, really taking care of my well-being first. Yeah, I missed you guys too, though. You flew a red eye. Here, have to work, taking a break, and here you are. Grateful. Good timing, then, Marla. A red eye. Those are kind of fun. I like to do those. Like, I don't fly a ton, but you know, going from the East Coast to the Northwest to the Northeast. There's a overnight red, or maybe it's the other way. I forget which way, but one of them, I think it's going from Northwest to Northeast. There's a red eye flight, and it's like you get on the plane at 10 p.m. and you wake up. Like, I think there's a transfer in there, but it's like overnight, so it's like yeah. But I've been on the Northwest a long time, and my folks were in Northeast, so I would do that flight. Yeah. Hi, Mama Jojo and Sweets. You said hi, sweetie. Like your name too. Sunnyside said, glad you're feeling better about your health. You're late to the party. Great to see you. We all need breaks sometimes. Yeah, it's good to take breaks, rest time, and you're right on time to the party. Woohoo! Speaking of parties, I did mention a while back if I do when I do get to 100,000 subscribers, there's gonna be a big party. I wanted to go live and make pizza, like a live pizza party. Would you guys like to do that? I'm gonna put a poll in because I like the polls. I'll say when. Let's do that. We're gonna speak it when I reach. I'll say this. Would you like a live? We'll say it like this. Okay, boom. I'll add an option, and the added option is I don't like pizza, but I like to party. But I like parties. Okay. All right, here we go. Boom. I don't know where to put this. I don't know where to put the poll. I don't know how to do that. And I think it bumped me down to the end of the comments. It's like it does it differently than it used to. Oh, okay. And I ran out of room. So I know that the word parties is like cut off, but I was like, you guys are smart. You'll know what I'm saying. It says I don't like pizza, but I like parties is what it's supposed to say. Awesome. It looks like we might be having a pizza party someday. Pizza with banana peppers. That's right, Kita. Yes, we can't forget the banana peppers. Totally. Yep. Yes. You guys would like it? Trish, Sunnyside, Latasha. Popped up on the live feed, Mama. It did. Oh, so the poll's on the live feed? That's what you guys see? I see it. Yeah, I see it on here, right on the screen. Hi, you said hi from Spain. Welcome. I'm glad you love the videos. Pineapple, ham, sauerkraut. I'll try to get everybody's orders right. I don't know. You voted? Yes, yes. Polls in the middle of the screen. Yes, Latasha? Yes, Sunnyside? Okay, oh yeah, next we'll talk about what kind of pizza. Oh, somebody says you don't like pizza. That's okay. We can come up with dessert pizza. 94% say that you'd like to do a live pizza party. A supreme pizza. Veggies. Let's see. Hi from Texas. Hi from California. Marlene says, so glad you're feeling well enough to chat. Sending love, and I'm having a wonderful time seeing your beautiful smile. Thank you. Yeah, totally. We're going to have a pizza party, guys. Next we'll do a poll about what kinds of pizza. Or you know what? Maybe when we get a little bit closer, I'll do like a poll, like a post. Strawberry shortcake party. Oh, yeah. What if we did a strawberry shortcake pizza? And so that would be one of them, like for the dessert. Or maybe we'd have strawberry shortcake as dessert for the party. That could work too. Ruby's good. Yeah. Ruby's good. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see her. Can you see her there? The pole's kind of in the way. Yeah, you like that, Diana? The pole's covering my face. How about now? Hi. Oh, now the comments. I don't know. Okay, the poll's gonna go in a minute. You guys, there's Ruby. She's relaxing. She's like learned the art of taking up the whole bed. She's good at that. See? She's good at taking up the whole bed. Thank you, Mary. Strawberry shortcake pizza, you'll bring it? Awesome. Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie, yum. I love chocolate chip cookies. Vinny Joe, hi. You said congrats, Rowan, on your new house. So exciting to see you at almost 100,000 followers. I remember when you were at 8K. I've come so far and deserve it for sure. Thank you. I know, it's amazing. I'm flabbergasted. We'll say that, guys, okay? Yeah, she's very comfortable. I know, she's clearly at home. This is her. I mean, she grew up in this. She feels like it's a mansion because I had the Honda Pilot. We were in the Honda Pilot when I got her. There's something that was, I think, helpful is she was really young. She was 5.5 weeks old. She was very young. So she's really familiar with this lifestyle, and she's like, woohoo. we've got a big upgrade. So you're laughing hard. Strawberry shortcake pizza or what? All of it. I'm glad. Could make your break a little more enjoyable. I said I was going to show a tea, so I don't know. That's a lot of, it is a lot of subscribers. It really is. Yeah. You're telling me pineapple pizza, dessert strawberry sounds delicious, right? Ooh, it could be pineapple with strawberries. Now that's a pineapple pizza I might want to do. I tried out the pineapple, but that one, maybe I could do that. Pineapple and strawberries and like chocolate, and then like because there's gotta be chocolate, but like and then like a cream cheese on top, like a cream cheese drizzle. Does that sound good? Hello, Cheryl. All right, I'm gonna close out the poll. I'm gonna screenshot it though. Oh, option. Whoops. I didn't know that there's a fourth option and it just says option. It's got 1%, and 1% say I don't like pizza, but I like parties. Oh, 2%. Okay. And then, yeah, last chance for the poll, guys. Oh, somebody else said option. 90% say yes, you'd like to do a pizza party. So we're doing it. We got it going on here, guys. Who knows when, you know? Yeah, but at some point, maybe 10 years from now. Could be next week. Who knows? But yeah, 10 years. We'll wait. We'll wait for the pizza party, you know? Let me see. I'm back. Is the poll gone? Any excuse for pizza, right? Yeah. Easy strawberry shortcake. 1 Twinkie covered in strawberries. That's your camping dessert. That sounds good. Do they make gluten-free Twinkies? Dipped apples with cinnamon on pizza. No tomato or cheese. Ooh, Bianca, yum. Or diced. I said dipped apples. Diced apples. I was like, I was thinking dipped in the cinnamon. But yeah, diced. That sounds really good. It'd be like an apple pie. That sounds delicious. Hi, Kathy. You said hi, Rowan. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. Panhandle. There's Rubes. She's got her her ears. Oh, yeah, you thought you heard something? You like my Halloween costume? Mine? My Halloween costume? What is it? Pamela, what is it? Sorry, I'm silly. Oh, now I've got the giggles. Peach cobbler pizza sounds good too. Yeah. I've stayed true to the glass jars. Absolutely. These? Or just glass jars in general. I'm not a big fan of plastic. I try to have like as little as possible. I don't know. It's the like glass, wood, those things seem more durable and they just kind of feel better. So yeah, if I have some nice glass jars, I'm gonna hold on to those. That's cool, Mama, Jojo, and Sweets. I'm glad you love that I've stayed true to my glass jars. Thank you, Bianca. You said welcome back. Yeah, peach cobbler pizza sounds delicious. Yeah. You said let's try it, Wendy. Afsfa, I'm doing well. How are you? Hi, Jean. Yeah, it is a little early. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm not sure what the comment was. I don't know. This is what I wear every day. Clearly, I've been wearing this shirt for 3 days now. If this is my Halloween costume, I'm gonna have to wash it before Halloween. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh, pizza and shortcake, that's a lot of carbs. True, little Kimmy. But it's a party, right? Don't we get like an exception for a party? Thanks, Nancy. I'm probably getting behind the comments again. Glad you love the videos. You said greetings from a Chilean. I think you commented this earlier. I've gained that many subs because I'm authentic, funny, and a great content creator. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Marla. Thanks. Thanks and support. You deserve this. Thank you. And thank you for the support and the nice comments and for being here. You've been here a long time, Marla. You want to try it? Okay. I got the poll. I screenshot it. It sounds like it's a go. Somebody, somewhere, sometime. I like your name. Somebody, somewhere, sometime. You said, hi, I'm late. You're right on time. Right on time. Hawaiian pizza, pineapple, sausage. Yes. I did try that. I did it with bacon and with ham, though, not with sausage. I think with chicken apple sausage and pineapple, that might be good. Oh, Pamela. Pamela's emoji says no. I don't know what you were saying no to, though. Yeah. Yes, you guys. Goat cheese. Ooh, now that's good. See, if I think of goat cheese on a pizza, it'd be like roasted red peppers, toasted pine nuts or walnuts, maybe, and like goat cheese, and then maybe some like rosemary and olive oil drizzle. No sauce. It'd be more like a focaccia bread or something. Or like, what are those called? Flatbreads? Yeah. That sounds good, though. Ooh, or like a fig balsamic drizzle. Uh-oh. I'm getting hungry, I think, for pizza. Hi, entertaining romance. Oh, Katie Lang, you're answering this. You're asking questions about my trip. I went with my son. You're gluten-free too, Mama Jojo? Estelle says, hi, Rowan from Brisbane, Australia. Hello. How are you? How's Australia? I'd love to go to Australia someday. Ooh, spinach and mushroom pizza sounds delicious. There's a pizza I used to get that was like a spinach, mushroom, and feta pie. It was like a pizza pie. Like it had a top layer of dough too. That was so good. Spinach, mushroom, yeah, and it had feta cheese in it. That was good. No tomatoes or anything. And it was like thick, almost like a spanakopita. I think I'm saying, I don't know how to pronounce that, but the spanakopita, with the spinach feta inside. But it was like a pizza. It was good. Best beyond measure, Sis Deb. Taco pizza is the best. That sounds good. I'll take any. I'm with whoever said any kind of pizza. I'm with that person. I really think, I even realized even pineapple pizza is okay. I would do like a barbecue chicken with pineapple. I want to try that. Hi, Rubes. We see you. Hi, Ruby. Did you get shy, Rubes? You stopped looking? Hi, Ruby. Aw. Hi, Shop of Hearts. He said hello from Albany, Oregon. I made a great great looking pizza on the outdoor grill. Thank you. They're gluten-free Pop-Tarts. Ooh. Ooh. Now I'm thinking of all kinds of ideas, you guys. And I was just saying I'm trying to eat healthy. Gluten-free pizza dough at Trader Joe's. They do. They do. Yep. You loved when Ruby popped up in her ear was, yeah, right, her morning hair. Her ears get stuck like that. Thank you, Estelle. The sugar is just as bad as gluten in food, so you've been told. Yeah, yep, sugar, gluten, any, overly processed foods. So, like white rice, like rice noodles are pretty processed. They're gluten-free, so I'll have them. But I'm trying to have more whole grains. I'll just say that. I'm trying to have more whole grains. Like, I love short grain brown rice. I've been cooking a lot of short grain brown rice and vegetables. A lot of beans. Yeah. You like the glass jars? Yeah. Take care, Akita. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being on the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Apple slices with warm caramel drizzled on top. Yummy. That sounds delicious. You're well, Afsfa? I'm glad to hear that. Greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings. My home looks nice. Don't know if I saw a post about the fireplace. I did. I actually mentioned it earlier in the live. The cord can be very hot. Please check. Yep. I did. I actually did, and I checked it on the earlier in the live. Yeah. Yep. And somebody else said that they would check theirs. So yeah. Thanks for that. It's good to know. It's always good to stay safe and check things that could be hazards. Hello, Michelle. Where did I get these glass jars? These are from Ross, Marshall's, Home Goods, one of those stores, those stores like that. And they're really cheap. They're a lot more expensive online because I was looking to get one more. There were 2 for $7.50, and so I got. I feel like I had 2 more. Or maybe they were shorter. I don't remember now. But I got those. And that was a while back. That was when I was in the other van. So I've had them for a while. Yeah. Bring it, the pizza. Wait, what kind of pizza and when is it scheduled? Well, I'm going to do a poll about what kind of pizza, and it's scheduled at the 100K party. But I got to get there first, so I wish I had more information. It could be a while, but I'll keep you posted, and hopefully you can make it. Yeah. It'll be alive with you guys, just to say thank you for coming along this this journey with me and being a part of this and sharing time. You guys could be doing anything, and you're here with me, and I appreciate it. It's fun. It's fun to hang out. I've heard that I've inspired a couple of people because you guys have told me that, but I will say that you guys inspire me as well, and you're funny, and I like the laughs and the kindness and all of that. So it's mutual, and thank you. And so I think it's appropriate we have a celebration together. Missy, you said hello from Rainier, Oregon. What costume? I don't know. We never found out what costume. Apparently there was something about a Halloween costume, but yeah. Yes, you can always use gluten-free crusts. Yeah. No gluten. Thanks for checking, Gary. No gluten-free Twinkies. Hey, Special K. Hello, Rowan. Missed me. Glad I'm back. Good to see you. Thanks. Yeah, I'm here. Had some health stuff going on, but it's good news. I got good news, so I'm back. Yep. Oh, thank you, little Kimmy. You said Marla's right. You're awesome. Oh, you guys. Well, I think we're all the best, right, Wendy? We're all the best. Yeah. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Shron from British Columbia. I look extra nice and pretty today. Love the glasses and hair. Thank you. I switched. I have 2 pairs. I have 2 pairs of glasses, and I switch back and forth. These glasses aren't as heavy as the other ones, so I like once in a while. I like the other ones. They're kind of fun. These are my more serious glasses. But the nice thing about these is that they're really lightweight, and so I sometimes don't even remember that I'm wearing them. I'm at the point where I need to wear glasses to read. Like, I can't read the comments without my glasses on. Yeah, and I like the bigger ones. Those are probably my preference, but they're heavier, so I notice them a lot more. And thanks, yeah. My hair. Thanks. Chicken and bacon with Alfredo. That sounds good. Greater meeting. That sounds good. Chicken and bacon with Alfredo. I haven't had bacon in a long time. Ab, you said the content is wonderful. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Pesto, tomatoes, mushrooms, pepperoni. Okay, that sounds good. I like pesto on a pizza. Figs and goat cheese, yum, right? With a balsamic drizzle. Where did I? Oh, these glasses. Yeah, I think I just answered that. You guys really like those. Yeah, they had them a couple years ago, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I love those glasses. I don't know if they're still around. I did see them on Amazon, but they were like $15 a glass or something. I was like, this is outrageous. I just got 2 for $7 something. Yeah, I'm making you hungry. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Ruby's good. She's snoozing. There she is. Rubes. She's all tuckered out. We went to the, hey, Ruby. Did you like the dog park? Yep, so that's how you know she's she's in a deep sleep. She's good. She's all worn out. We went to the dog park. Hi, Kyra. You said hello. Welcome back. I've missed you and Ruby. Thanks for welcoming me back. Char. Hello, Char. Now you want pizza? You're gonna put a frozen one in the oven. Yeah, pizza's tasty. Yeah, Wendy. Yep, that was yeah. From the capital of New York. The capital of pizza. Yes. That was some amazing pizza I had. There was a video. It was about 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I don't know. It's all blurring together. It's on the video. When I was in New York and I had gluten-free pizza. I was in the Honda. That's how I tell time. It's like, which vehicle was I living in? That's how I know. Yeah. I always comes back to food sooner or later. I can't help it. As soon as somebody mentions food, yeah. And it doesn't matter if I've like eaten, if I've not eaten, if I have an appetite, if I don't have an appetite. I just love food. I love food. I love talking about food. I love talking about recipes, different food combinations, different pairings, like a meal. Yeah. And you guys do too. I think a lot of you guys do too. Hi, Blessed. Yeah, 5+ years celiac and an allergy to wheat. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have celiac. I am gluten. I have a gluten sensitivity. Yep. It doesn't agree with me. It does stuff. But I'm not, I've never been, I would know. I think I would know. I've never been tested for celiac. I don't have that. Yeah, I've heard that's hard though. I've known people that have had that and it's hard, but I do eat gluten-free. Papa John's is about to get a call. They make a gluten-free pizza. You're building your first fan now and love all the videos. You grew up in Gig Harbor and enjoy all the places we've gone in Washington. Nice. Yeah, Washington is such a beautiful state. That's so cool. And you're building your first van. Have fun. Hopefully I have some information that will be useful in some of my videos, especially the early ones. I show like putting in the skylight, and I put in the fan. Actually, I didn't put in the fan. I was going to, but then ended up getting help. So yeah, hopefully I can be of help. Anyone else ordering Domino's, right? Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I gotta get off the live and I'm gonna go have some pizza. Thanks, Zipper. No anchovies. Okay. That'll be an option. You know what I think would be nice for the pizza party is doing like a buffet style, and so you guys can help me, like tell me what to put on the pizza, and we can try different pizzas like that. So they'll be like the crust, and I'll be like, all right, what do you guys think? And we could do like maybe like different polls and different pizzas like that. So it's like involving you guys. Would that be fun? Yeah? You like that? I see some celebration and some hearts coming up. So cool. Yeah. Yeah, and we'll do like, I don't know, maybe 4 pizzas or something, and you guys decide what goes on them. You love New York salad pizza, Catherine? I like putting salad on my pizza. Is that the same thing, a New York salad pizza? Your mom's spinach and eggs, onion, and garlic. Sounds gross, but it's nice and you're not an egg fan and still enjoy it. I've heard of that. Eggs on pizza? Like a breakfast pizza? I've heard that's good. I've never tried it, but yeah. Hi, Estelle. Brisbane, Australia is great. A bit warm at the moment. Still lovely, though. I'd love to meet up if you're in Australia when I come over. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know when I'll get there, and I haven't had any YouTube meetups, but who knows what the future holds. It would be fun to have some. There's somebody in the part of the channel. She's been a channel member since like I was at 100 subscribers, and she's from Australia. Yeah, maybe she could help organize something. Maybe. You live close to Albany? Ruby, your dog Bella says woof. Rubes, woof. She's out. But watch, somebody parks next to us, she'll pop up and start barking. She's like, it's just my mom talking again. Her ear, yeah, the flipped ear. You made cheese crust pizza. That sounds delicious. Take care, Tammy. Good to see you. Yeah. Thanks, Nancy. You said greetings from Georgia. I love seeing you live. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but hopefully I'll be back at it a little more frequently. Hi, Peter Ponjo. Didn't, oh, your comment. No, that wasn't me. I don't know if I've ever beat anybody up. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Oh, my moderators left. Yeah, you're giving me more credit. Yeah. I'm not a fighter. Do you park in a campground, or do I travel daily and park in different areas? Well, I do sometimes park in campgrounds, and I do sometimes travel and park in different areas, and sometimes I travel and then park in a campground. Sometimes I park in other places besides the campgrounds. That's maybe like, I might use a campground if I need to like charge up my battery, which used to be more frequent in the other van because it was a smaller battery. This one charges by driving and also has permanent solar panels, so it has different ways of charging up. So I don't need to plug it in as frequently. Yeah. You said, hello from Finland. I have a weird question for you. I move around a lot. Have I happened to see what is a UAP or something like that? I don't know what that is. What is a UAP? Is that like a UFO? You're from Finland. Hi. Take care, Marlene. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go in a little bit too. I'm the phone stand. So this is I'm holding the phone. See? So my arm is getting tired. I could use it, but it would be a weird angle. It'd be like this, and this is a better angle. Let us know when you get your goal of subscribers, and we'll send you the pizza to celebrate and the pound cake. Wow. Thanks, Diane. Yeah. Mama Jojo and Sweet says, take care, Marlene. You'd buy the cookbook? Oh, well, I'll keep you posted on that, too. Hi, Patty. Hi, Laverne. Mariotis. Diane. Yay for good news. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Monsiel. Hello? I like your name. Monsiel. That's like my sky. In French, I believe. My Mon ciel is my sky in French. Yeah, I'm getting a little like, oh, let me boil some water real quick. I don't know if the person was asking about, and then I'll scroll to the end of the comments because I think I might be behind. Thank you, Demi. You said I'm happy, I'm okay. Yeah. I'm gonna reheat the water real quick. Somebody was asking about how to do this, so here we go. So I was wanting to show about making tea. So this is it. I turn that on, boom. Oh, maybe I should add a little more water. So let me turn that off real quick. So then we're gonna come over here. because I'm almost done with my tea. I have this thing. I got this. I just like, because then I can use the sink as like a tabletop. And this thing pulls up, which is really handy. And then add a little more water. I have a filter on under the sink, and then I have a filter for on my hose. A couple people have mentioned that the first time when I was filling up water. So I have two filters actually. One of them is under the sink, and then one of them's on the hose. And the hose I have is something like a G something hose, so I think it's for RVs. But yeah. So anyway, here we go. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, and then I'll pour the tea, the more water. But yeah, I don't know if the person's in here. Somebody was asking about tea, so I said I would show me reheating the water. I'm gonna scroll down too to make sure I think I'm way behind, so I want to make sure. Oh yeah, I'm pretty far behind. I do want to say welcome, Paulette. Welcome. Welcome to the channel memberships. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, pizza party. Thank you, Tony. Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. You're still in here. Good. Yes. Yep. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to move the phone around. My arm was getting tired, but I did want to show that. And now my phone is not charging, but it went back up to 25%. So, yeah. I can stay live for a little bit longer. I'll show you the tea and drink a little more tea with you. Crocheted pumpkin is finished. Nice. Yeah. Your name is TR. Welcome, TR. Oh, that's, yeah, you can email. I believe there's an email on my channel that you can send photos to of your crocheted pumpkin. Yeah. Thanks, Tracy. You're here for me. Taco pizza. Yeah. Yum. I like anything tacos and most things pizza. Oh, yeah, winter's coming soon. You want a sweater? Yeah. Thanks for joining the live, Christina. You're really tired, Farza? Well, often naps help with tiredness. Does that help make you feel better? You said tell me something that makes you feel better. You feel really tired. Rest. Rest helps you feel better. And tea. Maybe tea and rest. If you're able to do that, take some downtime. Some rest time. Sorry, just got here. Maybe you already answered the question, but did you figure out how to use the oven? I did, bad mom. I did. Yep. It was an error on my part. It was a pretty simple fix. Yeah. Yep. Have I ever tried blueberry and chamomile tea? I have not, Wendy. That sounds good. That sounds tasty. Maybe with some honey. That sounds good. Do I see myself coming to Alaska? I'd love to get there, but it's one of those things that feels like the last few years, you know, when I started hitting the road and living in my Honda, I was in my Toyota Corolla, but I was working a serving job, and that kind of anchored me in one area. And then when I took DoorDash on the road and was in my Honda, I anticipated just being able to go wherever I wanted, whenever. And then that's shortly after that, my mom got sick, and then my dad also, and then there's just been other reasons that have kind of anchored me in areas. This latest one is around some stuff with my health, so I want to be like, yeah, I'd love to go to Alaska, and here's when I plan to do it and how, and do all that. But I'm hesitant to make any kind of plans because it's exhausting making plans and then having stuff come up and not being able to do it. I'd love to go to Alaska, but I guess I'm a little nervous that I'll plan some big trip like that and something will come up. So, yeah, I don't know if that makes sense or not. But I would love to. I'd love to. I think probably the time of year that I would go, maybe in the spring, would be a nice time to go. Yeah. And there's parts of Alaska that actually aren't that far from Washington. So it's not that big of a trip. I think it's bigger in my mind than it actually needs to be. So yeah, and I'd love to go to Canada. That's not far at all. So yeah. Hi, Sugar. Susan. Susan. This is Sugar. Hi, Susan. The PG Stone. Hello. You'll send a pic? Okay, awesome. I think I'm getting tired, yeah. What have I baked in my oven? I baked some pizza dough. Ironically, I had a big ball of pizza. I baked some other things too. Yeah, I don't remember everything, but I haven't done a ton of cooking. I'm excited to try doing a little more. I've just usually do stovetop. So this is the water. The water's boiling. Yeah. It's actually probably not quite boiling. It's probably just steaming. And I don't want it too hot, so I think that's good enough for me. Usually if it's the first round, I do like to boil it, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm getting tired, guys. I might need to go join you, Rubes. Take a little nap. Yeah? You want company, Rubes? And then I pour this tea. Oh no, the end of my tea bag fell in there. Same tea bag. Ouch. Yeah. And then I just let it sit for about 5 minutes to steep. I'm using the same tea bag, so it won't be as strong. And I'll probably let it steep maybe a little longer, but it's hot. It's too hot to drink right now. I can tell because when I pulled this out, I felt the water. So yeah, that's tea, real tea basics right there. But we'll do more tea. Like tea in the teapot is a little more involved, and loose leaf tea. I'm happy to show that too. That's kind of fun. Tutorials. Could do some tutorials. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down just so I'm Jennifer, hello. Yeah, health first, travel later, always. Yeah. Health is important, you know. I've been on the go. It's a balance because I also think that it's like, you know, it's like there's no time like the present. Just go. If you can go, just go. Because, you know, I don't think that necessarily things get any easier. Stuff will always come up. There's always going to be reasons to not do stuff. I'm always such a spontaneous, like, just go kind of a person. But I've had some big changes with my folks. Like, big changes have happened. And so, sorry, there's a couple cars. There's like 2 cars out there that were like, they like parked at different angles. Like, they pulled up real quick and they were like, I think they were talking to each other though. One of them parked right here. The other one, yeah, I was just watching them. But, yeah. But health is important, taking care of health. And also rest is important. And I think in times of higher stress, rest can become more of a priority. Like times of like where your health doesn't feel 100%, or stress, higher times of stress, that sometimes health can be a little more of a priority. So it's a balance, because usually I'm like, yes, seize the day, go, woohoo! I do think that's great advice. Come to Canada. It's Sharon. Oh, it's Sharon. Okay, yeah, I think I had said Shron. Lisa said, you've missed me, and Ruby, blessings to you. You're truly an angel. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, Steffi, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You said, love your channel. So glad to see you. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat. I'm glad you left the channel. You were worried about me, Sassy Sally? I think I saw one of your comments and you were worried. Yeah. I'm glad I'm better. Have I ever been married? I have before. I'm not married anymore. I'm such a sweet person. I can't imagine somebody hasn't captured your heart. Prayers for continued healing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm cautious and I have a lot of love in my heart. there's different kinds of love, and in some loves I'm really guarded, and it takes a while for me to open up. But that doesn't mean that I don't have a lot of love in my heart. And there's different kinds of love. Some love comes really easily. Like my love for Ruby comes so easily. Like it's just, you know, there's very little hesitation, like around like loving her. I'll say that. Yeah. You love my new home for Ruby and me. Beautiful. What's my favorite tree? My favorite tree. Look, guys, I'm tired. I'm like, what's my favorite tree? Oh, I like an oak tree. You said, what's my favorite tea? I like elderberry tea. I like ginger tea. Ginger tea is probably my favorite, but it's got to be really strong. It either has to be simmered. I like a very strong, concentrated ginger tea where you can feel it. You can feel the ginger with a little bit of honey or a sweetener. Yeah. God bless you and continue to be you and stop apologizing. We love you. Well, I'm not going to stop apologizing for apologizing. Oh, because I'm going to be me and it's part of me. No. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for welcoming me to be myself and feeling like I can be free to be myself, including my faults. Thanks for accepting me as I am. Yeah. I'm going to scroll down in case I got behind in the comments again. I'm rest absolutely. As you get older, you need more. Yeah, but I'm still a youngster compared to me. Yeah, I'm feeling it though, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's not been the easiest couple years, so I think it's catching up to me. Oh, good. I'm not too far behind in the comments, but I will get going soon. Maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. I'd love talking about tea. You totally get that, planning then something coming up. Yeah, I know. I would love to be able to plan everything. And then, yep. I'm glad you can understand that. It's part of life is being flexible. You know, sometimes people need us to show up for them and we might have something else planned, but then we've got to show up. Or sometimes stuff comes up with our loved ones or our own self, our health, logistics. You just never know. And it's, you know, I think we're all doing the best that we can. I really believe that. And it's just might look different. Like my idea of what doing my best might look different than somebody else's idea of what, you know, we're just all different, but I think we're all trying. I like to assume that people are good people, good-hearted. Not be smart. Like I'm cautious and I navigate cautiously through the world. It may not seem like that, but I do. That's just kind of my nature. And it's also some stuff that I've been through. So I just kind of navigate cautiously. But that being said, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt that they're kind, like people are inherently kind people. But sometimes we've been through stuff or had stuff happen that it makes, you know, we don't respond with love and kindness. That happens. Doesn't mean that people aren't like kind people though underneath. I don't know, guys. I'm just doing the best I can. Okay, back to teas. Where did you find your canisters for the teas? Which canisters? These? So these are these ones, I'm guessing. These are wide mouth mason jars. You can get them at the grocery store. They usually have silver lids. So like here, this is ginger. This is just a wide mouth mason jar. It has like the thing here. So I've gathered these. I have some with metal lids. There's some are ball jars. Like this is a ball jar. It says the ball jar. Yeah. And then I ordered these lids. The wooden lids are from Amazon. And they're they have like it's plastic, but it makes it like a seal. Some of them don't have a seal. like this one. This is sarsaparilla, and this one actually does not have a seal. But this is a root. It lasts a little longer than some of the herbs or flowers, so I don't feel like it needs to be as airtight, yeah, as some of the others. But yeah, they all should have seals. I don't actually know what happened to that seal. And so the jars I've just gathered from like grocery stores and stuff, and then I ordered the lids for them. Yeah. Yes, I'm still in my van. I'm right now in my van, actually, right now. And I'm in my van. I'm living in my van. I'm not traveling currently so much. I'm in one area, but I plan to do some more traveling in my van. You're sidelined for a big health issue and have appreciated my relatable and relaxing content. I'm sorry to hear you're sidelined. That's hard, being sidelined for a big health issue. Yep. And you just, the word surrender kept coming up for me a lot in the past few weeks of surrender. And it's hard at first. It's really hard to let go of some things that we wanted to do or plans we have, or even just like accepting possible outcomes, things like that. It's hard at first. And I found that when I was able to fully surrender, it was actually, it brought me into the moment, because I was like, well, I don't know. You know, it's like I had one plan, and then it's like so it brought me into like just being very in the moment. That's the beauty of the surrender. It's hard at first though, and I'm glad I can be relatable and provide some relaxing content. And yeah, I hope that you're back up and at 'em soon again. It's hard to be sidelined, and I hope everything works out with your health. Greater meaning to me said, love your videos. You're trying to work towards van life again after 6 years in a house. Are there other YouTube van life nomads you'd recommend to show your support to as well, looking to learn? Yeah, I have a kind of a core group of van life YouTube nomads. I'll give you a little list. I like Nomadic Introvert isn't in her van. She has some great, as much anymore, but she's got some great van life content. She has like a whole year and a half of van life content. That's one place that van life content. Cheap RV living is a good resource for a van builds and things like that. There's a large variety of different types of builds and kind of DIY builds and things like that. On his channel, I learned a lot from my first build about that, from his channel, about like what I wanted and how to do it. There's a couple different channels as well. There's a few other people that I watch too. I could spend a long time talking. There's probably like 5 or 6 channels that I watch, van lifers, yeah, that have really good relaxing content, and I find their stuff enjoyable. But those are 2 that I've mentioned before, so yeah. You're looking to learn? Yeah. Chai tea is one of your favorites? Mine too, yeah. Hello, my dear friend Rowan and Ruby. Hello. Yeah. Hi, Jen. Hi, Debbie. You trust no one, Ofsfa. Most people are bad. You're the same? You trust no one? Well, I mean, there's also kind of like, you know, like I think that there's like, I use this analogy a lot of like a diamond, and that shines. I use it in terms of, I won't get into that. But like, there's like, you know how if you like, certain perception, or like a disco ball, we'll say that. And depending on like where you're standing, a certain part of the disco ball will shine. So if you feel like you're a bad person, you're probably going to see a lot of that reflected back to you from that disco ball. Yeah. Is that something you want to be? You feel like you're the same? Do you want to be? Do you want to feel like you're a bad person? Or is that something that you want to change about yourself? I guess I'd start there, because I think that then what you see in the world, it starts showing up. That's part of it too. I'm not saying that the world's a wonderful 100% place all the time, but we do get a lot of things reflected back to us. Yeah, you've got trust issues. Yeah. So that's part of it for me too. It's like I'm really focusing on, who like the self-worth, my choices, things I choose, all of that, because that has a ripple effect in our life. Yeah. No, I don't. I mean, I have like motherwort. You said I have weed. That's all relative. I mean, I have a lot of teas and herbs, but I think the one that you're talking about, I don't have. I don't have that. Yeah. Good people are the ones with broken. Yeah, well, that's part of healing. There's like healing that's happening and can go on in ourselves, in our interactions with others. Um, it is sad that someone can cause hate. It's absolutely sad. And to me, that seems like somebody who needs to be healed. And hopefully that happens. Um, whether it's something they feel called to do on their own, or maybe they get inspired by somebody else's journey. Um, it is sad when someone can cause hate. Absolutely. And that's not, once you know that about somebody, though, you can also choose to be around different people that feel uplifting to be around, and pray for them, pray for their healing. And a lot of stuff starts within ourselves, too. So, doing an inventory of ourselves, like, where in me do I have that kind of reactive or judgmental or hateful spirit in myself, and really start there and work with that. Um, because it's really easy to throw stones. It's really easy. And a lot of times it's like what we want to do is our gut reaction. Like somebody hurts me, I'm going to hurt them back. Or, yeah, let me throw stones. But uh, I think that the deep healing that I hope to see take place starts within our own hearts, each of our hearts, and that helps. And that's not to give people permission to be hateful. That's not what I'm saying, but to do a self inventory, and for me to continue to look at areas where I'm quick to judge or quick to react, and um, start there. That's what I do have control over. So, but yeah, it is sad that someone could cause hate. I agree with that. Yep. And good people are the ones with broken hearts. I believe that hearts can heal. And so there are good people that do not have broken hearts. And maybe they did at one people, but I believe in healing. That's part of my faith. Um, that's that's part of my faith. That's part of my walk, is healing for myself, and my belief in that. I believe I've been forgiven for things by God, by Jesus. That's my belief, and I believe in that. So I think good people, yes, there are lots of good people with broken hearts, but there's good people that have healed hearts as well, that have been through stuff and they've been able to heal. Yeah. That's just my 2 cents for what it's worth. Hi, Miss Petro. I'm good. El Mortal Twin. I'm good. Yeah, if I'm tired, listen to your body and join Ruby in a nap. I know, she's a trooper. Would she make room for me? Yeah, all good vibes sent your way too. Yeah. Oh, we're right at 2 hours, so I'm gonna scroll down. No mushrooms, no feta. Okay, butterflies and tulips. You said no mushrooms, no feta. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of a pizza buffet, so I can't guarantee there won't be any mushrooms or feta on all of them, but we'll try to make some that don't have. Try to make everybody happy, which is a hard task, but I'm glad you made it, Tammy. Hi, Rowan. I can't believe I actually caught a live stream instead of watching. I'm glad you made it, Tammy. Welcome. I am about to, I'm about to get off the live, but yeah. Jeepsy's a good one. Yeah, Jeepsy. Is that the full name? I think there's more to that. Nomad Unknown's a good channel. Yes, I've seen her channel. I haven't watched it a ton, but I'm subscribed to her channel actually, and I enjoy it. Oh, I'm not sure why this was hit. Yeah, hi Rowan, big hugs from Ireland. Hello. Yeah, Bob Wells. Yes, very informative. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, yep. I like watching Foresty Forest. It goes. I'm hiking on some amazing places. Um, I like Linnea and Aquila. I was inspired by her wood stove um, in her van. That was inspiring. Um, I think that some of Trent the Traveler's videos are inspiring. I don't know. Like I said, I could go on. There's quite a few channels that I watch. I like the music. Winter is Blue. It's now My Name is Teo, I believe. I like the music, but that he plays is inspiring. I mean, there's different things of different people's videos. Yeah. So that would be like a whole live stream. It'd be fun to like, I don't know. Yeah, I could go on and on. I'm getting tired. I could go on and on about that. Yeah. Oh, you're not a bad person. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But you want not to be what we are seeing. I know. Yep, the world's super dark right now, but you want to not be what we're seeing. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And sometimes I don't know. I wish I had the better answer. You know, I wish I had all the solutions. But yeah. I think that like I don't know. I think I've kind of shared what I'm going to share. Sarah Moon says, "Hey Rowan and Ruby, I pray for y'all every night. I hope you're well." Thank you. Thank you for that. For the prayers. Yeah. Welcome, Sharon. Welcome to Ruby Treats. Welcome to the channel membership. Yeah. Yes, healing. Yep. Yep. And taking the time. Yeah. I think that a lot of things come out of hurt in those unhealed places. And sometimes those unhealed wounds, I know I can speak for myself. I don't even know they're there until after and looking back. It's like sometimes we don't even know the scars are there until we slow down enough, or sometimes we're put in a situation and the way we react or the what we think, or whether we think about somebody else or think about ourselves, we realize that that's a wound, that's a scar, and we realize it's an area that maybe we need to lean into and breathe into and heal. And whatever that looks like for us, if it's slowing down, if it's tending to ourselves, if it's getting, you know, good therapy, writing a journal, talking to a friend. A lot of people, nature, for that's, you know, time in nature. I like nature because of the beauty and the lack of like stimulation and fresh air and the pace of nature. There's a lot of things that feel really healing to me about that. Um, you know, and then we can take that area that we've discovered, like, oh, okay, that's a wound. So there's some wounds are obvious. It's like, oh yeah, like like I'm slow to trust. I know that I wasn't born that way. That was, you know, that's an obvious wound for me. But there's little wounds that are all the time where I'm like, oh, okay. Or like sometimes I'll like make a snap judgment and like catching myself on that where I'm like, oh, okay, where'd that come from? Like when I really step back and look at it from a different perspective and I'm like, oh wow, you know. So yeah. We have to start somewhere, not spreading hate in the country. Yeah. I'm truly inspiring when you speak. You can tell it's straight from the heart. You're a true gem. Thank you, Christmas baby. Love you too, Jack. Yeah. Only God is perfect. Amen. Olivia Johnston said, awesome, Rowan. Yeah. Yeah. Rubes is like, sleep on the floor, please. Right. I mean, Rubes, are you going to share or what? Yeah. Not the way Ruben's like, yeah. You believe that God and Jesus will pull you through the storm. You feel the same way. Yeah. Yep. Your name is Ratipa. Hello. Hi, Eb. Says hello, Rowan and Ruby. Mama Nina Cook says, hi, sorry, I'm late to the party. Glad you're well. Right on time, although I am going to be getting off the live soon. It's been over 2 hours. I just missed you guys. And, like people get together, they haven't seen each other in a while. It can go on for a bit, but I can tell I'm getting a little tired. I'm like leaning on the this counter here. Yeah. Oh, as soon as I lay down with Ruby, she's gonna be like, okay, what's up? What's next? I had my nap. Let's go. And I'm gonna be like, okay, now I'm ready for a nap. Yeah. Always safe for just a cheese pizza. That's true, Wendy. Well, not everybody eats cheese. But yeah, there'll be a cheese pizza. Yep, that's true. That's a good one. Yep, cheese. And then we can have some others with different toppings. 100%. How about forgiveness, faith in the ability to extend love? Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Forgiveness. Absolutely. Forgiving ourselves. That's a big one. I think often when we think about forgiveness, we think about forgiving other people's, but there's forgiving ourselves for mistakes that we feel like we've made, whether it's like regrets, mistakes, whether they're current or whether that's something from the past, something we wish we had done differently, or something we wish we had said that we didn't, or said that, or we wish we had spoken up when we didn't, or we wish we hadn't spoken up when we did in the way we did. All of those things. Being able to forgive ourselves. And I feel like to the extent, this is like with love too, like being able to forgive ourselves enables us to be able to forgive other people. And so if we want to learn how to be more forgiving towards other people, we can start with forgiving ourselves as well. And that's not to be like an excuse, like, oh, it's just like being gentle with ourselves and being like, okay, yeah, I was doing the best I can, and like moving forward, maybe I'll learn from that. And I don't know. I don't know all the answers, but I know what I know, and it's enough. You're in France? Nice. I'd like to get there someday. I would love to get there someday. Bonjour. Comment ça va? I do Duolingo, and yeah, I've been practicing French, and I took it in junior high and high school, so I'd love to be immersed in the language and hopefully be able to like pick it up more. You agree? Good people don't necessarily have broken hearts. We keep plugging along. Yeah. Yep. We can heal. And often good people feel all the things, including anger, but then also use that energy for something to help themselves or others. Yes. Yeah. Yep. And identifying, okay, I'm angry about this. And what am I going to do, with the anger? Yeah. And you know what? What that looks like for everybody is different. And so my version of constructive use of anger might look different than somebody else's constructive use of anger. I mean, I think that, clearly like causing harm to others, that's not I don't think that's permissible personally. But in light of that, the way we channel what we do with that, like, there's different ways people can use their anger. And it's not going to look the same necessarily. Like my form of that might look different than somebody else's, and neither one is right or wrong. There's lots of ways, but to find like what did you say, use that energy to help themselves or others. Yep, find a way to do that. Absolutely. And sometimes it can be motivating. Our frustration, our anger, it can motivate us, and so to get up, to keep going, and to it's calling ourselves to rise to an occasion of greatness. Like it's like these are trying times, right? So we're being called to be our best. Nomadic introvert, she's adorable and very down to earth. Yeah, she's down to earth. Yep. She's got great content. Vous êtes adorable. Merci, Ratibus. Thank you. You must go as well. Have a good night, Rowan and Ruby. Take care, Afsfa. Yeah. Even empathy, like me, you have so much empathy, very overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah. I sometimes feel a lot of things. I feel a lot all at once. Yeah, that can be overwhelming. Trauma begets trauma. Yes. So indeed, healing starts with ourselves, and you've made that experience as well. We often oblivious to our inner programs. Yeah. Yep. Always look within is a good starting point to heal. Yeah, you silent vlog, seeking peace as a way to try and provide content without a lot of noise. Just follow daily life for what it is. Awesome. Seeking peace. I'll take a look at it, Shiloh Ansings. Thanks for mentioning that. I enjoy silent content, or just like kind of calming, relaxing, where there's like not a lot of stimulate, like the slower pace, I guess. It's like the pacing. Like that's the kind of content I enjoy, where it's not super quick. That's why I don't do tons of shorts. I do some, but I don't do tons of shorts on my channel, because sometimes they're like, it's just so quick, and that I just prefer a slower pace. Yeah, without a lot of noise, just travel, daily life for what it is. Yeah. Welcome, Miss Patro. Well, welcome to the channel memberships. Welcome to Ruby Treats. Yeah, Ruby rolls her eyes all the time. Yeah, she is. She's like, ugh. You guys, I wish I could catch it on camera. The noises she makes. She's like, like she literally will like flop over and let out the biggest sigh. And it's funny too. Like her timing is on point. Like I'll be like, oh, you gotta wait here. I'll be right back. I'm going in the store. And she's like, ugh, and like does this big flop. It's funny. It's like she really is very interactive. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ratibus. Yeah. Bonnie, good to see you. Nikki. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Haven't seen you in a while. Looking good. Thank you. 100% right. The hardest time for giving to yourself. You're welcome. You're welcome, Danielle. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that self-care, when when things get really stressful, sometimes it can be an act of rebellion, you know? Like, I'm not going to allow somebody to have power over the way I think and my choice to take care of myself, and to not get stressed out or intimidated or fearful. Like, we can choose to not be intimidated or not feel powerless. Like, we can choose that. We're all capable of being, powerful and strong and resilient. And you like chicken, mushroom, black olives, diced green chilies in the can, and very little sauce, and some oregano, and crispy chopped garlic on your pizza. Okay, I'm coming over, Lisa. I'm gonna read it again. Chicken, mushrooms, black olives, black olives, diced green chilies, very little sauce, oregano, crispy. You got me with the crispy chopped garlic. Yep, sounds delicious. You're on day 1819. You're on day 1819 on Duolingo. Congratulations. I'm on it's almost been a year, I think. 300 and I think if you skip a day though, it doesn't count. So I think I've been on Duolingo more than a year, but it's not cumulatively, it's like not adds up. It doesn't add up to a year, but it's close to it. I might be getting there. I might be at 350. not 1819. That's awesome. So gal, do you mind sharing what language you're learning? Ça va bien, merci. Bon. Excellent. 2 dogs and a girl. Hi, Rowan and Ruby. Hi, 2 dogs and a girl. Oh, she just did her huff and her puff. Look. And she changed. She's like, ugh. See, I can tell her nap is almost over, and I'm about to join you, Rubes. Yeah. Yeah. God always forgives and puts it in the deepest oceans. Forgive yourself, sending you peace and love. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm pretty good with myself these days. I mean, I'll be honest. It's always a journey, but I think choosing sobriety was a huge part of that. And it was a huge step. I wouldn't say it was, I don't know, it might have been close to the first. It wasn't like the first time I'd ever done work on myself, but it was a huge step towards learning to really love myself and not try to escape from pain, from discomfort, from the parts of myself that I didn't want to look at, I wasn't comfortable with, the parts of, the world and everything that I just was like, I just want to escape and not deal. It was uncomfortable, you know. Yeah. And so choosing sobriety and really was like a big step towards just sitting with pain that came up, emotional pain, grief, anger, sitting with that stuff and learning what are constructive ways to handle this. And then some of that you work through and you don't feel those things as strongly. And a lot of that happens through forgiving ourselves for stuff in the past, or learning to love ourselves. And also then it's like, okay, and it becomes easier. It's like, okay, I'm having some emotional discomfort right now. Yep, I'm gonna lean into this, breathe through it, and it'll pass. And without being like seriously hungover and then maybe of like, some bad story about the night before. So yeah. Hi from England. Hello. Understand about trying to forgive yourself. You didn't unfortunately have a good relationship with your sister, and she recently passed away, and suddenly all those times she upset me wasn't important. That's a good example. Absolutely. See, that's a story like, or a sharing like that. Yeah. And we never know. I mean, yeah. And slowing down allows us to see those areas sometimes. Like sometimes we move so quickly, and this I feel like the way we live our lives a lot of times is so busy that we don't stop enough to identify those places that need healing, whether it's in ourselves or with relationships in our lives. And we're like, oh, whatever, like this person offended me, I'll just keep going and brush it off and brush it off and brush it off. But then maybe they won't be there the next day after that. And it's like, I don't want to walk through this world with wounds when I have an opportunity to heal them. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, we're all doing our best. Yep, when you're angry, you carve and then clean the house and pray, give it to God. Yeah. Take care. You have to go to bed. Lovely to catch you live. God bless. Thanks for thank you, Michelle. Thanks for coming on. 11 p.m. in Ireland. I'd love to get back there someday. Slower pace, relaxing music, cooking. Nice. Yeah, Ruby's here. I know I keep saying I'm gonna get off the live, and then this is good conversation though. Yeah, let go, let God. Absolutely. Ruby is a Weimaraner, cattle dog, basset hound, and 6 other kinds of dogs, but those are the top 3. She's like 90% that. Yeah, I had the chance to get a free DNA test as part of my pet care package, so I did that. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't know Weimaraner. I mean, I see it once I found that out. Yeah, so that's what she is. She's 38% Weimaraner and I don't know, 30% cattle dog, and that's like a bunch of different kinds of cattle dog. Healer, I think, is in there, or Australian Shepherd. Yeah. Yours is a few months older. Yeah, you rescued your pup around the same time as Ruby. Yours is a few months older. Nice. Oh, say hi to your pup from me and Ruby. You're sorry, did I lose someone? When? I've lost a few people in my life. Are you to me? 2 dogs and a girl? I'm guessing. The first big loss, I had a dog hit by a car. That was hard. I was like 24 or 23. I had like a dog I was really close to got hit by a car. That was hard. I lost my first son when he was 4 weeks old. He died from SIDS. That was my like very big loss. That was like a life-changing loss. And then in this past year and a half, I lost my mom a year and a half ago, and I lost my dad. We're coming up on a year after that, 7 months after. He was heartbroken after my mom got cancer and died 2.5 months later after her diagnosis, and then my dad passed away 7 months later from a broken heart, basically. He had a heart attack. So yeah, that was a lot of loss. Yeah. But recently, no. I mean, that is recent, I guess, but yeah. French. Nice. Oh, nice. So, Gal, you're taking French all those days of Duolingo. Bonjour. Très bien. Okay. The side eye. Ruby's good. She's perfected the side eye. Yeah. J'adore ta bouillon doré. What's bouillon? What's that? I don't know that word. You love my, I don't know, bouillon doré. Van build? No, is that right? Yeah, it's so hard to do the work, but it's so rewarding. And it's not a linear. It's not work on ourselves. I've learned it's not one and done. It's not like, oh, and now I'm done, like done. It's a process, and it's cyclical. And sometimes the same lessons come up in different shapes, forms, whatever. And then we learn stuff and we grow and we're like, all right, I got that. And then it'll come up again. And sometimes we react differently, and then maybe it won't come up as much, or maybe it looks different when it comes up because we've grown, we've learned, we have new information, and we react differently. And then we get other lessons. So it's like we grow, and as we grow, the types of lessons evolve too, because we're learning, we're a little wiser, we have more experience. And so we get different lessons. They look a little different. A lot of them have the same themes. And sometimes it gets easier to recognize, like, okay, yeah, this is a sore spot for me. It's hitting that nerve, so yeah. Thank you, Christmas baby. Congrats on sobriety. You just celebrated 18 years last month. Congratulations. That's many years. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sad. 2 dogs and a girl. I'm also happy. See, I have lots of emotions at the same time. I'm so sad. You're sorry. You don't need to be sorry. I think we're not comfortable with sadness, and that's okay. You're not obligated to participate. But I also think that it's okay to feel sadness. I think that sometimes I used to drink. I feel things a lot, and I used to drink to cover up. I feel things deeply, and I used to drink because it was uncomfortable. And I've learned that that's part of who I am, and there's actually beauty in that. Everybody experiences sadness and grief. That's part of being a human, or feeling those emotions, and it's okay to hold those and to work through those. It's part of what it means to be a human and to be alive. I don't want to numb my experience of being alive, but I understand if it's too much for you. I'm not gonna rehome Ruby, 2 dogs and a girl. Yeah. You like the gold kettle? You have 5 dogs? You lost both your in-laws in December 2 years ago. It's hard. Yeah. Heaven's sakes, nothing compared to that. Oh, the losses. Yeah, that's hard stuff. Yep, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Losing my first son was very hard. You lost your mom. Yeah. Yeah, loss is not an individual. You lost your mom at age 9, 2 dogs and a girl. I'm sorry to hear that. So you're familiar with sadness too, I bet. And it is, I understand. It's uncomfortable. Sometimes we want to run away from sadness, but the healing is getting through. It'll keep coming up until we get through the hard feelings. Yeah. Oh, Mima's Beads. Okay, I remember you. Yes, you've been a part of the channel, Mima's Beads. Yeah. Yep, you've been a part of the channel. Oh, okay, you're 2 dogs and a girl now. Welcome. Thanks for letting me know. You enjoy my genuineness? I'm glad. Thanks. Sobriety really is hard. You've been on a journey for 12 years. Yeah, keep going. And I will say that 2 dogs and a girl, that getting comfortable with the parts of you that are sad might help you with your sobriety. And so it's okay. It's okay to cry. it might not be appropriate all the time, you know, like there might be like a, but to carve out time and space for yourself to grieve the loss of your mom. I'm not a therapist, but I'm curious if you have had a chance to grieve the loss of your mom and other things. Yeah. Just remember, one day all the people that have passed on, we will be together with them forever. I do think about that. Yep. Yeah. Congratulations, 2 dogs and a girl, says Carla Collins. Hello. Happy to see you again. Hello, Sergio. You like my laughter? It's uplifting. I'm glad I can be uplifting. That's a big compliment, especially in times like hard times. If I'm able to be uplifting with it's my laughter or what I'm saying or a video, that's like, that means a lot to me. That's huge. That's a big compliment. Thank you for that. Yeah. I don't talk about my dating life. I'm not, no. I'll just say no, but no, I don't. It's not something I talk about. But no, currently I'm not dating. I don't, yeah. And, yeah, I don't know that I would bring that up if I did start. So, you lost your mom 2 years ago. Hardest thing I've ever had to navigate. It's hard. Yeah. I think having this stuff come up with my health, I was like, made me really miss my mom. She was always really good with advice. And I don't know, just she's my mom, So, yeah. You gotten into a fight with your brother and then he died just days after the fight. I was very heartbroken. Yeah. Yeah. I think yeah, there's story. Yep. And it's that forgiving yourself and also knowing, like, I think, yeah, walking through, like forgiving ourselves and others. It's the theme of that. Forgiving others, forgiving ourselves. Like when we don't have the opportunity to forgive other people like that. But yeah. Hello again. Okay, I will be getting off the live soon, I think. My phone's down to 7%, so now I'm charging it. How did I separate from the drinking? You struggle with it. Oh, thank you, little Kimmy. I have the patience of a saint. Not always. I'm great. I'm like freight train energy. I'm really good until I'm not. And it's like, yeah, I have a breaking point where I'm just like, ah! But I've heard that. I'm very patient. I've heard that. So I think it's probably true. How did I separate from drinking? You struggle. I was in a very bad situation, and somebody that I was with, drinking was a big part of it. And I wanted to make sure that before choosing to not be in that relationship, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't my drinking. Like if I wanted to, so that's what inspired me to stop drinking. And the issues were still there. And so I just moved on. But it inspired me to get sober. And it was kind of proving a point too, because I was like, yeah, to the other person was like saying it was my drinking. I was like, I don't think so. I think it's bigger issues. So that helped. That might have been pride that I had, like my ego. I was like, but then it just was day to day, taking it day to day. I mean, I say that one day at a time, and that goes for a lot of things, but that for drinking in particular. And I liked seltzers. I got seltzers, and it was interesting because I was still around a lot of drinking, but I just had to commit to myself and choose things that to fill my time. I started doing Uber Eats at that time, or Uber driving people actually. So I started doing different things, like on the weekends. Instead of going out on the weekends, I would do Uber Eats and Uber driving, Uber Eats, and then eventually led into door dashing. Yeah, I wish I had a quick answer for that. Just choosing yourself. Think about, the other thing that helped me was learning about self-worth. And I actually started to seeing a therapist around that time. My therapist that I still see, not regularly, but I was seeing him regularly at that point. And he asked me about self-worth, and I remember being like, whew, like, I don't even know what that means. Like, and I had to think about it. And it was, I learned for me, what helped me was thinking, if I choose this action, like for drinking, stopping and saying, if I choose to drink tonight, how am I going to feel about myself tomorrow? And if I choose to just drink seltzer, maybe watch something on TV, shut myself in the room, whatever I need to do to get through, how am I going to feel about myself tomorrow? And that would help me. And I'd be like, for one more day, one more tonight, I'm going to do the thing that's going to help me feel better about myself tomorrow morning, or even in the next hour or the next, and choose that, and just keep choosing that every day until it becomes easier and easier, and you learn how to choose those things that make you, and you can, feel better about yourself, like the self-love, the self-worth. And now it's also like, okay, I'm angry at somebody. If I choose to lash out at them, how am I going to feel about myself the next day? Especially what if I was wrong about whatever's going on, and my anger came from a place of ignorance, and now I've also lashed out at them? Let me let me choose patience, or choose to learn more about the situation. That's, so it can be applied to sobriety. It can be applied to how we walk through the world. Choosing choices that are going to help us feel a little better about ourselves. For me, choosing to be graceful in a situation, if I'm able to do that and choosing that, I always end up feeling better about myself in the long run through it all. And it doesn't mean that it's like, yeah. So that's how. Your favorite fan lady. Oh, thank you. We're doing well. Ruby's also doing well. Oh, now she's taken up the bed in a different direction. Yeah. Oh, I can call you Cindy. Okay, Cindy. Yeah. You've had many moments in life to grieve. I'm sorry that you've had that big loss to process, but I'm glad that you're able to Cindy, I'm glad that you have had chances to grieve. Yeah. And it never there's no end to it, I think. I know that from experience, and losing my first son. There's never an end. We learn to incorporate the loss in our lives and walk through the world with it incorporated, but there's not an end to it. It just becomes part of who we are. Yeah. Yeah. You lost your mom. Wow. And then in June 2022, your husband, and then your sister. God got me through it all. Still miss them, but I know I'll see them again someday. God bless you. God bless you as well. That's a lot of loss. Yeah. I know I'm not alone in experiencing loss. Yeah. Never ending. Yeah. Your laugh makes you feel good and smile. I'm so glad, Cindy. I'm really glad I can help be uplifting. Yeah. Sergio, you said anywho. Oh, wait. You were saying it's his wife. Sergio's wife. I'm glad you enjoy watching me and Ruby. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to miss out on comments, but I don't know if I'll ever get caught up either. Yeah. Hi, Mega Derek. Derek and Kimberly from Macon, Georgia. We enjoy and love your videos. Hello. You're being forced into your car because of my videos. You're not as afraid to do this. How did my and because I was like, wait, how did that? I'm quick to react without having all the information. See, I was like, wait a minute, what? Did I contribute? You're being forced into your car, and because of my videos, you're not as afraid to do this at the end of October. I'm glad I can help. And I hope that things work out for you with everything. Yeah. Yeah. Just graduated with your PhD in psychology and started a mindfulness coaching channel. If anyone's struggling, the mindfulness life. It's very new. All right. And then so you have these things that you're recommending. The mindfulness life. Okay. Sadness sucks. Well, there's a time. Yeah, it's not always like, yeah. Yeah. I understand, Cindy. Um, you don't care about how did I get away from the drinking? Well, I think I answered your question. Yeah. Moms hold it all together. Yep. If you struggle with negative self talk, low self esteem, setting goals, relationships, there will be ongoing coaching sessions. Oh, okay, yeah. You're here just in a meeting. Welcome. Yeah. You're welcome, Brent. Ruby, you said in the past 2 years you've lost a brother, a nephew, and 4 cousins. Life is short and you're grateful every day. I think that's part of the gift of the grief is recognizing how, is it a word temporal? Like how short things can be, how short, is it temporal? How momentary our lives can be and how quickly things can change. And so one of the lessons from the grief is to just be, enjoy this because it goes by faster than we think and ends before we're ready sometimes. Seems I've been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting. Yeah, that's what rest does for me. Oh, you're welcome. He said, thanks so much for sharing my wisdom. Yeah, it was scary. I mean, I didn't know what I was gonna hear after the test that I had. So that inspired a lot of thinking, reflecting. Yeah. Oh, thank you. FFS. That's what you do? Exactly. Good. We'll keep it up. And also with sobriety, I would say the forgiveness piece too. That's why sometimes, like, I know the number of years, roughly. I don't have an exact day of my sobriety because I stopped. It was more about choosing. I didn't do cold turkey. I did so it's like being able to forgive yourself if you do have a start drinking. Like if you're like, I'm not drinking anymore, and then you choose that, just choose sobriety over again and forgive yourself. I know that's easier said than done, but or maybe not even, like, just choose sobriety again and know it's okay to start over again. It's okay to start over again and again and again. And eventually that becomes easier for me anyway. I don't question my sobriety, and that is one thing. Through the loss of my folks and through certain stressful things that have happened, I've maintained sobriety because that's the lifestyle that I live now. It's part of who I am. So that's something I'm very proud of myself for at this point, is that some of the stuff I've been through with the losses and whatever, it's been hard, but I've gotten through sober. And so I'm really I've leaned back on that sometimes where I'm just like, I'm like being really hard on myself, and then I remind myself I've made progress because 10 years ago I would have gone to the bar and started drinking early. So yeah, you found your self-worth in 2020 at age 50. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you found your self-worth. Yeah, drinking's hurting your marriage. Yeah, it can. You just lost your youngest brother 3 months ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Jean, I'm sorry about that. Crochet and diamond art and tea. That sounds nice. Crochet and diamond art and tea. That sounds like some self-care. That sounds like a formula for some relaxation and peace right there. Oh, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol is hurt. Yeah. Thank you, Diana. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No problem. I don't mind talking about it. I don't talk about it a lot, but I do say that on my channel. I live a sober life. I mean, that is part of it. So I don't mind talking about it. And if I'm able to help share about, you know, in my sharing of that, if I'm able to help, then absolutely. Yeah. I'm definitely okay talking about that. I don't spend a lot of time, yeah, I mean, now I'm repeating myself. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna scroll down. Well, let me see how far behind I am. Oh, I'm not too far behind. Okay. So I'm gonna read these and then get off the live. Used to drink after work to calm your super stressed career as a way to escape the constant overwhelming responsibility of raising your two sons alone. You had to simply end any all friendships from bar life. Yeah. There's people that I have completely, you know, I'm not in touch with anymore. And I do that not because I don't, you know, I don't think about them. I pray for them. It's part of, for me, it's something that I need to do, just choosing different stuff. So um and uh yeah, I would teach. I mean, teaching was stressful. So I understand that, like being stressed out from work. I totally understand that. Yeah. Hi from Sydney, Australia. Missed you. Hi, I'm back. Hi, I'm Freedom. How are you doing? You haven't stepped in a bar since 2019. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, they don't appeal to me at all now. It doesn't, yeah. And I could, being around people who are drinking doesn't bother me. I mean, that doesn't happen a lot. I'm not really around many people at all, period. But if I was like hanging out with somebody and they wanted to have like a couple drinks or whatever, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't choose that for myself, but I wouldn't, you know, I don't even really think about it. You know, unless they got like drunk and I had to like handle them being sloppy drunk, I'd be like, yeah, might not hang out again. But yeah, I don't mind being around people that drink. But yeah, the whole bar scene, I don't know. I don't know that I would choose that. I would go see some live music. If there was some music I wanted to see, I would go to a bar for that. Or I remember being in Ireland and um, I went and ordered some food and went in, and it was in a bar. A lot of times the bar, their pubs, the food, it's like and it, yeah. I wasn't tempted to drink. I was tempted to stay and listen to the music. But I got my food and to go. But it was, you know, fun to be in there. Not because of it was because of the music and the vibe. So yeah, I'm not saying I'd never go to a bar, but I don't feel called to it. But I don't have an issue being around alcohol. It doesn't bother me. What I choose for my life, it's not, yeah, people can choose their own choices. So yeah, you're welcome, Brent. Hi, Allison. Raymundo. I generally don't say my location. I'm in the Northwest. I mean, I think yeah. What happened to DoorDash? I don't do it as much anymore. Bye, Wendy. Signing off. Love and hugs, Ron and Ruby. Cindy, you said, I hope all who have lost loved ones have found peace. Amen. I do too. You hate it having to constantly start over. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. Having to constantly start over. But you know what? It's better to start over and have those times of sobriety than to never have any days of sobriety. Like, think about it. Take it as like a month or even a week, you know? Like, and think back to like when you never had a single sober day in a whole week. You never even had a day that was sober. I mean, I don't know your exact situation or, you know, but just like, it sounds like something you struggle with. And there was probably a time where you drank every day or at least every week, or, and then take it week by week and think, okay, Yeah, or maybe it's like months you're able to look back on, or and then it just becomes like an I don't know. A lot of times it does get easier. Just keep going. You got it. You got it. I know it is a little heavy conversation. We talked about a lot. It's been a while, guys. We had a lot of catching up to do. Thank you, Susan. You said so proud of you. I am so precious. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. I'm such a beautiful person inside and out. God bless you, and thank you for sharing. Absolutely. God bless you as well. And I don't mind sharing. Yeah, absolutely to the sharing. You love the new van. You hope to get a travel van too one day and travel with your family. I hope that happens for you too, Inspiration Led. Hi, Clara. Teaching is very stressful. It's the most stressing. It's very stressful. Being responsible for oh, I'm getting a phone call. Yeah, I don't know, it might freeze up. Yeah, keeping everybody safe and then teaching them to read and then also working within a school system that's sometimes hard to navigate and yeah, caring about the kids that you're helping. Yeah. When I stopped drinking, did I go to AA and how did it help? I did at a few points, but actually when I stopped for good the final time, no, I didn't. I think it's very helpful for some people. I think what's important is having support if you feel like you need it. But I didn't actually. I'm stubborn. Um, so sometimes when I make a choice for myself, it's about me and God, and that's the support that I need. But I know that it can be very helpful for a lot of people. So, yeah. Jerry from Albano, from Decatur, Alabama. You okay today? Thursday afternoon, 5:31. Good luck, young lady. Thank you, Jerry. Take care. Thanks for saying hi. Nothing to it. Yeah, unfortunately, drinking, there's nothing to it. Bars never really appeal to you. You hate being around a drunk person, right? Yeah. I am still here. I'm about to get off the live, though. Kita, yeah. Yeah, I know, this is long. Oh my gosh. It's like, almost 3 hours. Wow. Yeah, I've missed you guys, clearly, but my phone's back to 12%. I don't want to have to switch back over there. Yeah. Your wife's so patient and supportive through this. It pains me to drag her through it. Um, yeah, that's wonderful that you have that support, and I hope she knows that you appreciate her support. Yeah, yeah, that's wonderful. And I think it's important we do stuff for ourselves, but sometimes the people around us can help inspire to make changes too. Yeah. I've started the cookbook. I put it down for a little bit. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Hi, Latasha. Hi, Karen. Hi, Rowan and Ruby from rainy England. Hello, Kimmy. Love to you. In sleepyhead, Ruby. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby, a smooch on the nose. Teacher here, PJ Stone. By the way, you just started on your second crocheted pumpkin. Gotta sleep now. Yeah. Yeah. Victoria Joy, hi. Yeah, I'm about to get off the live. You said, oh wow, I didn't know you're still live. I am. It's been a long live. We did a lot of catching up here, and yeah. Yeah, I'm about to get off the live though. Yeah, Ruby is still napping, so yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can lay down with her for a little bit. Thank you, Kimmy Cat. You love the new van. Hello from Chicago. Thanks for the heavy talk. It definitely gets so easy to not drink. Yeah, I agree. Heck, after 6 years, I'm a wuss and can't have one drink. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it doesn't even appeal to me. I mean, I think my liver was like, halt, enough. Yeah, so I don't, that's why it's not about what people around me do. I'm like, for me, my body said no more. Don't do it. It doesn't appeal. Yeah. Big hugs to Ruby. A couple people saying hi. They're coming in. Hello. Yep, from Germany. Hello, Johannes. Kita says, hi, Victoria. Hello from Debbie and her poodles. Let's hit the like button. Thanks, Victoria. It's pizza time. Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah. Yep. Pizza time. Woohoo. First timer, love your channel. Welcome to the channel, Ginny. Yeah, welcome. And thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you love the channel. You're so happy to see that I'm back. You missed the first part of this live, but you'll catch up after that. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy the beginning. If you haven't seen it, I kind of give a little bit of a health update. Yep, just to fill you in kind of where I've been, but yeah. And there will be a video coming soon. I was going to work on it a little bit, but we ended up going live later, so it might be a couple days, but it's in the works. And I just wanted to say hi to you guys, though, because I've missed you. There's a little short. I posted a short earlier, and yeah, I'm back. I was stressed out about my health, but it was good news, and so that stress I've been is a weight off my shoulder, so I anticipate being a little more active with you guys. Yeah. Yeah, older you get, the hangovers totally get worse. Yep. Yep. Joey says, new here. Thank you for your Honda Pilot video. You're nervous but debating moving into yours and save money. Your Pilot bill gave me so many. I'm so glad. Yeah, that was comfortable. It was really comfortable. Yeah, when I got Ruby, I was like, okay, it might be time for a little larger, but it worked. It was wonderful. That Pilot was so comfy and durable and very like, I could go anywhere and not draw attention. Like it was just like any other car, but it like had the whole kitchen, everything I needed in it. Peace says, Friday morning. Hi from South Africa. You lost your mother this year. Well, hello. And I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your mother. I'm sorry. That's hard. I know from experience a recent loss of my mother. It's not easy. And my prayers are with you. Yeah. No appeal whatsoever to alcohol, right? Yeah. Hi, Miss Patro. Missed you. Teacher here. Yeah. Shout out to all the teachers. It's not easy. But it's life changing. It's amazing. I mean, you're changing the lives of children. Yeah. That was probably yeah, helping teach kids to read was so rewarding. It made it all worthwhile. It wasn't easy. Teaching was not easy, but it made it worthwhile. Like seeing kids, I taught kindergarten, and so yeah, and seeing them journal. We did journaling every day, and seeing their journals go from like a picture to like a picture with words and then sentences and then like ongoing every day, like another page in a story was like, wow. Yeah. And to know that I had a part in that process was rewarding. Yeah. I'm still going, but you didn't miss the whole thing. I'm like, you could see, I'm like, I'm going to be getting off the live. I'm losing steam, guys. Yeah. Oh, wait, look. Oh, Roops. she was on her back. She had her like paws up, but she just rolled over. Yeah. Hi, Christy. Miss Freedom says, hey, everyone, let's give thumbs up, please. Yeah, thanks. Yo, we're at 491. Maybe we can get to 500 likes. If anybody's in here and has not hit the thumbs up button real quick, do you mind hitting the thumbs up button? Yeah. Victoria Joy says, hi, everyone. So great to hear your positive health update. Absolutely. Everyone say goodnight so Rowan can go. I know, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to leave anybody's comment unaddressed or question. Yeah, I'm back. You've been waiting. What happened? Yeah, I gave a little health update in the beginning of the video. Oh, 509. Thank you, guys. You had a great time with the live. I got to hop off to go babysit your grandkids. Have fun with that. Have fun with your grandkids and have a great evening, Rowan and Ruby. Yeah. Ruby does have a channel. It's called Just Ruby. Okay, you thought I hadn't posted on this channel in a while. Now, yeah, let's not get started about Ruby's channel, but I do have a channel and her videos will get going again soon. Yep. Ruby has her own channel. It's just her. It's called Just Ruby. I'm not in it. Once in a while I make a quick cameo, but it's our life from her perspective. Yeah, I'm glad I can give you hope, Cindy. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, miss the travels. I know, me too. I've had to stay in one place because of health stuff, but hopefully I'll be able to travel around a bit more Sending love to you and Ruby. Sending it back to you, Tammy. A group meetup, that'd be fun. You glad you caught the live watching? You helped me get through a dark year after your husband passed. I'm glad I can help. I'm sorry about the loss of your husband. I'm glad I can help. Yeah. What are the biggest things you're looking forward to this winter? Snow and fires. And yeah. And then yeah, soup. That's a quick answer because I'm gonna get off the live. You love the Patreon channel too. Thanks for all your efforts, Rowan. Absolutely. Thanks for being a part of the channel, Victoria, and the Patreon channel, and for moderating. You're a rock star. Don't forget it. Hello from Idaho, says Banjo Picker. You see vans all over? Yeah. Is that a Wonder Woman emoji? No way. A cowgirl emoji? I can't see my eyesight. You keep looking for me, all the vans all over. Jennifer Westloyd says, hello from Tacoma, Washington. Hello. Jalea says, hi from Tennessee. Hi. On the road to 500 likes. We're up to 520. Yeah. Thank you. And Ruby, love you guys. Love you too, Brent. You got this. You got this. I live on the coast, so if you're ever in California, please find you, says Cindy. Yeah. California is a big coast, Cindy, and I don't know what you look like. Victoria Joy says it's not easy for sure. I tie so many shoes. I remember tying a lot of shoes too. Yeah. Yep. Hi, BS 1954. Please double tap to like the live. Thanks, Kita. I'm trying to get off the live. Let's see. Okay. I'm getting down there. Let's see. Don't know if you're still live, but saying hello. I'm still live. Nat, yeah, I'm still live. I love this van. Absolutely. Signing off. Okay. Take care, Brent. It's so amazing to see the growth of your channel and your beautiful new home, and you're so happy for you. Thank you, Joe Huds. Hi, Martha. Barb from Indiana. Hello. If you don't have a like on your phone, you can double tap the screen, Cindy. Good night, Victoria Joy. Hey, David, you almost missed the live. You made it. You made it right at the end. Good to see you. I hope you had a good day. Yeah, good to see you. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Hey, Janine. Good to see you. I recognize your name, but yeah, I'm gonna be getting off the live. Victoria Joy says, hi, David. Hi, mate, says Chap. Hello, mate. Okay, everybody quiet so they can get some right. David says, hi, Rowan, and everyone just got home from work. Kita says, hi, David. She looks so relaxed. I know. Ruby, look. Hey, Rubes. Yeah, see, she's waking up now. She's responding. Yeah, let's see. We're going to do a zoom in on her. Right? I know I'd love to hit the road soon. Yeah. No snow. I want some snow. 2 years is your goal to be on the road. You can do it. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Hello. Yeah. Enjoy the replay. This is a long live, you guys. Hi, Peace Be Still. Just catching up. Yeah. So I gave a little health update at the beginning of the live. So yeah. Go check that out. It kind of explains why I've been taking some downtime, some rest time, and I will be seeing more of you guys. And no guarantee, because I've said that before, and I feel like then stuff comes up, but that's my plan. Yeah, Ruby's gonna say good night too. I mean goodbye. Good night. Yeah, Rubes. Ruby says good night too. Hi, Rubes. Yeah, I think there's still time for me to take a nap with her. That's what it's looking like. Huh. Huh. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you soon. Okay, bye.